It is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here. You ready?
What up, y'all? Welcome to our first SGA podcast of 2021. First episode of the new year. We had a hell of a year last year. You know,
I don't want to talk about it.
well, I don't. Too bad. We're gonna talk about it.
Oh
You
man.
know.
Damn, introduce me. Come on, now don't just jump straight in there.
Oh, we ain't gonna just jump in. We ain't gonna
Slater
jump
with the
into it first. But
braids.
Dash said he ain't want to talk about it, but he knows we gotta talk about it. But
Oh
as you all
man,
can tell, we don't have the full cast here,
God,
but we
man.
do
I'm
got
here though.
some
See,
members
that's
of the
all that
cast here. So me, Dre Dubs, I'm here. We also got
straight up.
Sladro.
Mm.
Nobody calls you J Dubs.
Well, that's what
I
Reed
call him
wanted to
Dre
go with.
Dubs.
See,
I
and that's
call
what
him.
That's
Dash
like when
wanted to go
LL
with.
Cool J said,
Like,
"They call
I
me
just
Big
like I like
LA."
going just with
Nobody
Dre.
nobody
Like,
call him that.
No one calls that boy Big LA. That's a lie. No one calls you J Dubs.
you don't know,
But
somebody might call him that in his personal life. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to stick with Dre, but Ree and Dash wanted to call me Dre Dubs. So
and,
it is what it is.
and,
I gotta embrace the nickname. So but giving me flack as always, Sladro in the building with us. It's been a while since he even been on the podcast, and he wanted to come in here and be all difficult
hey
and everything.
man, so the
Slater with
podcast
the
wasn't really
twists
a
and the
podcast
braids.
without me. Got the I don't know what's in my head. Got me looking like D'Angelo Russell.
Mm,
Shit just happening right
boy
now.
got ice in his veins. And then we also got Dash with us. He might be in and out. He Mr. Important and everything, but he over there doing his thing. We might
Oh,
have someone else pop in, but
oh
we
Lord,
don't
someone
know.
else. The same guy who always end up popping in halfway through and giving his rant for 10 minutes. That's all off topic.
But
Yeah, we'll get there.
yeah, but since we're here, it is 2021. Let's just go ahead and recap 2020. We don't have to go month by month, but just what are
Go
y'all
day
what are
by
y'all
day.
thoughts with the say what
Let's go day by day and shit.
day by day? A lot of them were the same. Wake up,
Oh,
check
well,
the news.
speaking of pause, it's on Netflix now. I think it's called Death to 2020.
Yeah,
It's probably the perfect send off if you haven't watched it to all the nonsense, full of satire, great
Netflix,
satire.
give us a bag. How about that? How about
Who?
that?
What bag?
That's a
the
bag.
bag, Dash the
Whose
I don't
bag.
bag?
know. Really bag.
But for what?
This promo.
Huh? Money. I
We out
need
here.
the
We out here
bag.
advertising for them.
I
Do
need
we
these
want
bags.
Netflix
Every
or do we
time we
want
mention a big
Disney?
company this year, I need the bag. Core,
Well,
give us the bag, please.
so
Hell,
Oakley, you
Oakley,
gonna give me the bag?
Give
Like
us
that's
the
Bethesda,
bag. Whatever,
Bethesda. Come
ever gets
on, we
mentioned on here,
know.
give us the bag. That's my 2021 theme. Since we have give us a bag,
Help
I
somebody
need
need
the
to run
us.
us
bag
a check.
2021. Thank you.
YouTube, run us a check. We
Rihanna
on.
said it.
Oh well,
Said it best.
well.
Bitch better have my money. Excuse my
All right,
language.
Rihanna. So I
But yeah,
mean,
I'm
going through
Breezy
2020,
Rihanna.
what was I don't know if I want to say what was the hardest thing that you had to go through, because obviously it was COVID and having to quarantine.
But
But
that wasn't the hardest thing I had to go through. That's the wild part.
we gonna
uh-oh.
talk about it.
I mean, we'll talk about it when we comes up in natural conversation.
Oh no, it was coming up regardless because I had it coming up.
Hey,
It
wait
was
a minute.
coming
Was
up.
that
It was
2020
coming
or was
up.
that 2021? Now I'm getting confused.
That was
It's
2020.
both. It got way better.
How they get
Oh my
better?
It got better, but I don't even know if I should talk about it right now because I don't even
Oh,
know if it's
You
on.
don't
we
have to
go.
talk about that per se, but I had a topic that it might have came up when the topic came up, basically.
Okay,
So
all right,
I
we'll
was
get
gonna
there.
leave
We'll get there.
it
But
alone. But
Mm.
let's see, the toughest part of 2020 for me, I'm thinking on that because I got thick skin. So
For me, it was
I got
I'll say two. One was the fact that I didn't have a job for a lot of the months from March 23rd until August 17th. I was out of work. So and it's sad. Yeah, I know the days by heart. Uh, so that was a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. And then the next thing was just not being able to travel. Like I haven't been on a plane technically since 2019. So, and I
can't
know I
relate.
know a lot of people were traveling, all that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning of COVID, I was scared. I was like, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to be around anyone. Uh, Shoot, Dash had to show me his whole health report before I could let him stay at the apartment when he came through. So, those are two things that was hard for me, just not being able to travel and then obviously being out of work. Because my unemployment check was late too. Shout out to the Kentucky unemployment office. I did eventually get my money, but y'all still trash.
Thanks to you, Courtney, your hardest part of
I mean,
2020?
other than the thing that we'll probably get to at some other point. I mean,
we're gonna talk about it.
Oh, it's coming.
I mean, for me, it was. I mean, outside of monetary, which wasn't even that bad, I would say it was trying to find the time when you had too much time. It was so weird. You felt like you had so much time and so much time to do everything you wanted to do, but in the same breath, you felt like time was gone. Like we blinked and this whole year is over with. Like literally after the election, like it was done. It was done. This year's over.
March lasted for 5 months.
Correct.
And
then the
for
summer
me,
blew by.
Obviously, I'm glad none of y'all stole my answer for the toughest part of 2020.
Oh Lord.
I don't even want to say it, but Kobe Bryant, 2020. That's the toughest part of 2020. Probably be the toughest part of 2021, 2022.
Bro, that kicked off 2020.
Yeah, so like, and that's the first. As soon as you said 2020, that's the first thing my mind went to because I'm like, not COVID, not George Floyd, because that was a tough part of 2020. Not
I mean,
like,
I'm not gonna do it in order because I can't even remember everything in order. But everything that happened in 2020, you had Kobe dying, you had World War III potentially, you had the COVID outbreak, you had the murder hornets, you had George Floyd and civil unrest, Breonna Taylor. We had the presidential election. The whole western side of the country was on fire.
Australia was also on fire.
Australia was on fire.
You had all the protests.
All the protests
everywhere.
Let's see here. The plague popped up. Like someone caught the plague. I think they were in California or something like that.
Somebody catch a plague. Like 3 people catch a plague a year.
And the piggyback off what Dad said earlier about time. One thing I noticed: the older you get, that time goes faster and faster.
Right.
Time moves fast. I don't know how or why, but the older I get, I'm like, man, like I was in the airport and the lady checked my ID, and this is a crazy story. So, like, I've never had nobody ask me how old I am in so long that when I answered, I said 25, and it just threw me all the way off. And I was like, oh, hold up, I'm 27, my bad. I'm like, everything just, I was like, damn, I don't know the last time somebody asked me my age. No, you're not 25. No.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Like my 20s they just feel all the same. Like they don't even really feel different.
I mean, you spent a lot of your time though. You had a very stringent routine for the most part. I mean, you was in school for a while long, engineer shit, standard. Woke up, same shit. You had your summer routine with your work shit. Like, so I could see how you would say that it literally felt the same. Outside of now, this is probably the only time you had something different. Bro,
I didn't know what to do with all this free time.
What? And it's just crazy, man.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like I love gaming and everything, but I couldn't even play my Xbox every day. I was like, man, I was like, wake up and play my Xbox again. I was like, not today. Like I can't do it.
But one day I just turned my Xbox on for like 4 hours, and
it just sat there at the home screen.
I'm tired. Like I'll open up Call of Duty, close it out. Open up Madden, open up C. I'm just not. I'm just looking at the home screen for 4 different games.
Because I don't even think anything dropped during the major part of quarantine. I mean, technically we're still on quarantine, but like the major part of quarantine, I don't think anything gaming wise dropped. Except maybe like a new season in Warzone.
Like that.
Oh,
Warzone dropped in 2020, but it dropped right when the cases started to like hit the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So like right after the holiday, around January or around this time, it was getting ready to come out.
The way, I'm glad we made it out of 2020
Oh,
because
Yo, we
facts.
made it.
at a
Facts.
certain point, I didn't know what was about to happen in 2020. It was looking kind of dark and gloomy for everybody. But yeah, we
Yeah,
out of
just a
there.
quick,
On to
quick RIP to, anyone that lost someone
Kobe
during,
Bryant.
the COVID,
Yeah, so
RIP to them. Hope they resting in a better place.
GG.
But
Thanks.
but yeah, I
Not
mean, we
to
made
keep
it
them,
through.
I don't want to go down that path. So let's
It's a
get
dark
on to
path.
bigger and
Well,
better things.
Well,
in
I have
20.
so here's a question I have for you all. Kind of thinking about because one thing I did do a lot during quarantine, I consumed a lot of music,
Mm-hmm.
and it even got me thinking because I started consuming. Everyone knows J. Cole is my favorite artist, but I started consuming like a whole lot of J. Cole and a whole lot of just music in general, and I started thinking about different genres. Like, man, I really like this type of music, and like I was really able to dive into it. So then it got me thinking if I was, if I was literally quarantined, you know how when you go on social media, you see those, like those posts, like stay in this log cabin, no internet, nothing for a month, for $100,000, can you do it? Stuff like that. So if you had to go, I'm gonna up the ante from a month. If you had to go the rest of your life
Mm.
listening to only one album,
Mm.
what would that one album be? And mixtapes count.
Mm.
Oh.
Boy,
Mm.
boy, oh boy.
Do you can you give me your answer first, Dre?
So my answer is not,
Oh,
yeah, it's not, it's not, anything as a shock or anything. It's Friday Night Lights for me. Uh,
mm.
Friday Night
My
Lights by
bad.
J. Cole. I can listen to that. And here's why I say that, because I actually caught myself one day during quarantine, like the beginning of quarantine, listening to Friday Night Lights from the time I woke up and like took a shower all the way until I went to sleep. I was just listening to it on repeat, listening to every single song, all that kind of stuff. Uh, and granted, it's a project that if I don't want to, I don't have to skip a single song. Like I can listen to every single song. You've got all your different emotions. You got your highs, you got your banger and everything. You got your lows. You've got your more serious, your more melatonin type, songs and tracks and everything like that. J. Cole is obviously one of the best lyricists in the game. He always gonna make you think when you listen to his music and stuff like that. So to me, Friday Night Lights, hand down. If that's the only piece of artwork that I can listen to for the rest of my life, I'd be perfectly fine. Spotify,
Um,
hurry up and let J. Cole put that. Well, it's not really Spotify, but let J. Cole put Spotify on Friday Night Lights, and it'll break Spotify. I promise you.
and this is hard. I feel like this is really
I'm
kind of
thinking.
hard for me. Um, but I feel like this could be or would be a popular answer amongst other people, but it'd probably be Take Care.
Hmm.
Because
Great.
I'm not even the biggest Drake, crazy fanatic. I
Right,
listen to
right.
everything of it, but like just that entire album and the features and the different levels. You had your R&B, you had your switch flows, you had your little bit of what someone could call trap in there. At least back then, in 2009 or 10. Um, So that would probably be the album or piece of artwork that I choose. Drake, Take Care.
All right, so we got "Take Care" by Drake, and we got "Friday Night Lights" by J. Cole. Two of the top three in the game. You know, so
Hmm.
is
Busting the
Ledro
big
gonna come in
dog.
with
About.
that third person that's in the top three?
Mm, What do y'all think I'm gonna pick? Just want to read the
We
room
know
real
you're gonna
quick.
pick something from Wayne.
Okay.
But it's just a matter of what, right? So,
Hmm.
what piece?
Yeah, cause you love
So,
Wayne.
so, but so naturally, I want to say three, knowing how you feel about three.
And see, I was gonna
But
say two.
but before knowing how he feels about 3 prior to the leaks, you know, without the leaks, that 3 really would have been something.
That don't sound good either.
Wait, are you talking about the Carter 3 or Dedication 3?
I'm assuming talking about the Carter.
Okay, that's all right. Because I was talking
Yeah.
about the Carter 2. I just want to make sure. Just want to
That's
clear
what
that
I'm
up for the
saying.
audience.
But outside of that, I don't know. I feel like it would have to be a mixtape of some sort.
All right, well, both of y'all are wrong. You only have the artist right, so let's get that out of the way. It's not Wayne. Sorry, I can't listen to rap for the rest of my life. I'm old already. I'm an old man. The album I would pick is called Chemistry by Kim.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a great album right there.
Mhm.
Favorite like
Ooh.
9 rap album like that
Bro,
doesn't include Wayne of all time.
my
See, I
parents
know
be
all
listening to
Wayne
Kim
songs,
all
so
the time.
I would just
That's
rap Wayne
legendary.
songs in my head, like Carter 2, that's already up there for the rest of my life. So I can get through with rapping Wayne to myself. But you know you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be tired, some chemistry can, for the rest of my life, no matter
Mhm.
what mood I'm in, I can play a song off that song.
All right. I ain't gonna. I mean, leave it up to Slager. It always come out of left field.
Hey man, I'm not about to be sad and in my feelings and have to play Lollipop. Like I don't like I just wanna I don't wanna have to like the girl just broke up with you, I play a million, like know what I'm doing, what I'm doing, like I don't know. So I mean I might have to get married, I have to put Lil Wayne in. I just something. So Kim, I feel like that's just and I want Kim to sing at my wedding, but I ain't getting married anytime soon.
Do I gotta pull up that message in the Discord again? Because you said
Yeah,
anytime
that's
soon,
probably
and I
my
remember
favorite.
that message said never.
Yeah, every time I do like the Apple Music and the year in review and stuff like that, Kim is always probably my second artist, or at least that album like my second album most listened to of the year, probably like the last 5 years.
All right, all right.
Unless like Wayne and Drake or Cole drop or something, obviously they'll be the top. But yeah, knew y'all wasn't gonna ever get that one, not Kim.
Nah, I wasn't gonna guess Kim.
Yeah, I was definitely not guessing that. That's
Kim wasn't coming out talking about.
Nah, not a chance.
My mama's fault. Sorry, what's not me. I was gonna say someone, but I couldn't, so I just left him alone.
So even if you're going through the rest of your life single, you're still listening to Kim?
For sure. Shit, I gotta get over it somehow.
I'm mad
Yeah,
at
my
it.
feelings.
I feel it's naturally trending towards this topic, and I don't like it. I'm about to leave.
Huh? What?
I don't like
This
where this is going.
This wasn't even how I was gonna get it there, but I mean,
What? I don't know. I don't know what topic. What topic are you talking about?
I'm not talking about nothing, man. Let's go.
Okay,
What's next on the docket, man?
Slager, you know what he talking about?
What's next on the docket, man?
He wants to reveal something. But what's next on my docket is
Oh.
it ain't running far from it. All right, so how old are you, Drake? 27, 26, 28? I don't know how old are you.
Bro, I'm 27. I'm like, what, 17 days younger than you?
I don't know, man. You young, so like you young folks, I just don't be knowing.
Who young? I'm old as hell.
I'm thinking
until seeing
Crap, the youngest one in the group, actually, I am.
None of us has kids that I know about.
None of us on the podcast right now.
All right, speak your piece. All right, okay then, perfect. Yeah, this is actually the perfect group for this question because them 40-year-olds they can't even answer this.
Oh, I mean, we could throw Dev in there.
Yeah, I forgot to. All right. When do y'all see yourself like having a kid? If you want kids, because obviously you need someone to have kids with. Blah blah blah. You want to get in a relationship with them. Because this is why I'm asking. Because I was just talking to some of my friends. Think if you have a kid now, well, let's not say now. Let's say 30, because gotta get her pregnant. Blah blah blah. Say 30. At your 30th birthday, you have a kid.
Yeah.
At 18th birthday, you'll be 48.
Yeah.
Do you really want to be like your late 40s or like that's if you had it at 30? If you didn't, it's only pushing it back. Do you want to be in your 50s?
It's too late for me now, motherfucker.
Like
I'm about to be 30.
Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was 30 and my mom was 29 when I was born.
My mom was 32.
But that's not the point I'm making. That's not
as in like 30 also, or the number 32.
Let him get to the point he tried to make.
Yeah, that's not even like. I mean, you can be 35 and have a child. That's not the point. The point is like we're all come from some type of athletic, like, background of some sort.
Right.
I'm just not trying to have my high school kid talking like he crazy. Like I'm not like that. In
So
any sport, I'm not trying to be 56 when he's 16 and he's busting my ass at every possible thing.
So did this
Just,
spout from the Dwayne Wade's
yes, exactly where it came from. The Dwayne Wade
okay.
and his son.
Because
We were watching
they
that
was
video,
going
and
ham,
D Wade was
yo.
on his
Okay,
son
but
like,
you also gotta remember this. You know, that's not every young because I mean, granted, look at Dwayne Wade's age. He had a son at a younger age compared to us. But you also got to think Dwayne Wade is a professional athlete. Like even people our age, and I'm not saying I know you try for the Olympics and all that kind of stuff, but I'm saying like the average person that's Dwayne Wade's age, even if he had a son the same age that Dwayne Wade had his oldest, he probably still gonna get busted by his son. Like it's not like you got to think Dwayne Wade's in great shape. He just recently retired. Like he was constantly working. How many people are still constantly working on their body like that into their 30s? And
I will be.
So as long as you're still working out and everything, you should be all right. I mean, you got to know at age you're gonna lose something. Like you're gonna lose speed, you're gonna lose flexibility. Like
I mean, my stand forever. I feel like T.O. I can
So you-
still run 4.3 at 45. I know you can. But
so you're gonna go out there and bust your kid in a open 200.
yes, if he wants it, okay, you ran a 20.7 at your track meet. Line it up. No, I'm not. If he runs 20 points, I am leaving him alone. I am leaving.
I was
You're
about
good
to
at
say
that.
because if
I
you still
wanna
running
know
20,
parts of
if you still
him.
running 20.7 at what 45, 46,
Hey,
like
but nah, let's not get too tracky in here because somebody's gonna be white like 20 points. What are you talking about? Like it's gonna be 20 points. What is that?
but I think it's because you got to think.
I think about this often, honestly.
So just in my experience, like when I was growing up, like obviously whenever I played my dad in basketball, because that was the main thing we would play. Like he beat me. So, but as the older I got, like even though it was probably his age coming to effect and like his body just breaking down because of the military and all that kind of stuff. But to me, at least, I felt like I'm getting older. Like I'm learning how he plays the game, learning how he does this, yada yada yada, like his tendencies and whatnot, and I'm just getting better. So when I finally beat him, I was like, oh, okay, that means I'm actually good at this, or I've actually improved. It gives yourself a sense of progress, I guess. And at the end of the day, if you respect your dad, I mean, like you ain't gonna try and embarrass him on social media and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Not that. You're gonna try to embarrass him in the competition, though.
oh, in the competition, yeah, but I'm talking about on social media, like in front of everybody. Like you ain't gonna put it
Perfect.
out there in the
Right
whole
on
world.
time.
Right
You can
on
act Bree
time,
right
bro.
on time because
Ladies and gentlemen,
if you don't mind,
Boy, Reed, you ain't never been
I
late
can't
to a
hear myself.
podcast.
I'm jumping right into
But
it with it. You don't get no time to warm up your voice.
the true host has arrived.
Ain't no.
If you don't mind displaying your age to the world, how old are you, Reed?
I need to fix this.
He can't hear nothing.
Second, please.
Oh, he can hear.
Well,
Continue amongst yourselves.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, Dash, while he's doing that, just a side note, Sudfeld did come into the game and he threw an interception.
Good job, Sudfeld.
So just saying.
I mean, that's what we wanted, right?
I mean, yeah, true.
That's what we wanted. Like,
But-
don't go win the game, Jalen. Relax, nigga. Sit down.
But go ahead and share your thoughts, Dash.
What was the question again?
How you gonna feel? Basically, how would you feel?
Oh, so basically, the way my life is set up right now, like, my child probably gonna be like 6'5", so
And
I'm
you
probably
are
not
5'9".
I'm probably not
How's your
going.
life set up? How tall are you?
I'm
How tall are
6'7".
you?
If you're 6'7", I'm 7'1".
I'm just trying to figure out. You said some key words to me that you try to just zoom past how your life is set up. How's your life set up now?
I'm just speaking about how.
Oh, we definitely get into this conversation.
I'm just speaking about how I'm coming in relation to who I would potentially want my next partner to be or look like in regards to their athletic stature and in regards to procreating and mating and all that other stuff. We're talking
As
about.
I say this, how I want to beat my kid so bad.
What?
I don't want him. I want him to be busted. If you can't beat me, then you're in trouble. If you want to be
right, like you need to be like wiping the floor with me. OD,
Yeah.
please.
And anything, but we're not racing though, because I can't. I got too much pride. I got too much pride.
Yo, my kid got to join the chess club, yo. He got to become a chess master, grandmaster, or something.
Hey, you got to race them while they're young.
And the
Let
race
them know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But nice. My second question is,
Oh,
I
there's
don't
a
know, this
follow-up.
doesn't lead into anything. I'm talking to Drake. Hey, this is just me and you here. No one else is here.
All right. I'm
We're
here.
both,
What's up?
We're both 20. We're bachelors, you know. 20. I can't have to think about how old I remember.
Damn, I ain't a bachelor. Let me get up out of
I don't know. That's up to you if you're a bachelor. I don't know what you are. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, hands up. That's you. All right. You. Really kind of bounce off that kid. When did you see yourself getting married when you were like high school, and when do you see yourself getting like married now, if that's what you wanted?
So
You can answer that.
when I
Like
was
high school age compared to like now age, like
when I was in high school,
I ain't
gonna lie. When I was in high school, I probably saw myself because I saw myself like, oh, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna find somebody, at least by junior year, whatever, she and I were gonna kick it for a little bit. So I was like, probably by 25, 26, I'd be married, 28 at the latest, probably have my first kid, which technically that means I'm 11 months away from that.
That can happen.
Like,
you got
so
choose the club up.
Yeah, but theoretically, it's probably not gonna happen until 30. To be honest, 30 is kind of what I've kind of set the bar at. Oh, marriage, like not kids. Like, yeah. I mean, now if it happens, like it happens, I can't really. I guess I can't control it, but
that's 3 years.
Yeah, that's 3 years.
He might can squeeze that in there.
But I don't. 30 probably is when I get married. Kids, it probably won't be until I would say before 35. I can't really put a number on it, but before 35. But anywhere between 30 and 35, that's when the kid will arrive. But Dash, what about?
You want to involve yourself in that question? You're welcome to answer.
Yeah, you pop back in.
In high school, I mean, I was on my big lover boy shit. So, I had this big elaborate plan about how at 26, I was probably going to be married and starting my residency as a doctor. And did the universe have other plans for my black ass? So, yeah. And now I probably don't see it happening until I'm at least, I give it maybe 3-4 years. Y'all probably see me having something and be with somebody for real.
And me, I had an elaborate plan as well. So I was going to go to college 4 years, meet the love of my life, be a millionaire at 21, marry her, and ride off into the sunset, and life would just be so easy. I'd just be rich. I'd have like 6 kids running around right now. We just in a big ass mansion in the middle of nowhere. But not quite there yet. A little bit, a little bit off.
How's your big ass mansion going so far?
It's cool. I can get in and out of my house in about 2 seconds, like from my room to the door. I mean, you tell me how the big ass mansion is going for me. Shit, I don't know. I ain't got no furniture in my living room. So, hey,
you ain't got no furniture? Not even a lawn chair?
I mean, I got a folding chair.
Hey, that's furniture.
But I see myself getting married probably now.
How many when you were going through, both of you, when y'all were going through your elaborate plans when you were younger, how many kids did you say that you wanted? And then now how many kids do you want?
5.
Still 5?
Yes, I'm gonna have 5.
Yeah,
you're gonna have between.
You ain't chasing none of them around.
I want 2, but I feel like I could have between 1 and 4. It just depends on.
See,
2 has always been my hard cap. Like,
but if I get boy girl like out the gate, then I might be satisfied with Like that would be the only way I stop at too. But if it goes like boy, boy, or girl, girl, oh, we still shooting. We shooting until we get a little mixed bunch in here. We shooting the club up. So I get two different genders at least. Then we might be able to rock and roll. But I want five, so that's the. I hope I get five. Five is a. I grew up with five, so that's probably why I want five. But five of us, so five is the number for me.
Yeah, see, it was just me and my brother. That's why I just want to.
So if you hear that out there, young harlots, you know who you are yet. Five of them things. Sorry.
Some of us in this group are still single at the time of us recording this. And then some of us, we don't know when they're in a relationship, when they're out of a relationship. Because they don't, oh, I got a question. So we've all known each other for at least 5-ish. Well, Slater, I've known you for at least 5 years now. Dash, I've known you for at least a decade.
Where are you running to, sir?
So,
where are you going?
At what point, when you get into a relationship, are you going to introduce her to your friends so she will know who all your friends are? So at least when she blows up and starts naming all people, she gonna name all your friends and not just like 2.
That's what this is about.
Wait, what?
At what point do you introduce your girl to your friends? No, Dash, I want to hear from you right now. I want to hear from Slater first.
Oh, heard you. I'm chilling. My bad. I'm asleep.
I mean, I think that's a natural thing, honestly.
Oh,
Man,
natural.
it happens organically, man.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's not like I'm not gonna be forcing you to meet my friends that you probably don't give two shits about that I barely even see. So like, why would you like? It's a.
But
I mean,
the ones that you talk to every day, just about,
I mean, if I talk to them every day, she'll know who they are. Like, she'll know who they are.
she'll know who they are, right? Right.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not about to go out my way, like, hey, bro, come out here. Like, everybody's grown at this point. Everybody got shit going on. So like, if you meet them, you meet them. If you don't, then you'll meet them when you meet them. Yeah, I don't care if you meet them at the wedding. Like, it's just, it is what it is. It's one of those things when you know how you go, you bring a girl back home and someone's, oh, I've heard so much about you. That's just gonna be one of those things. Like, I just heard so much about you. Sorry, you meet them when you meet them. Personally, I know everybody's not like that. I know some girls might not like that, but that's how I feel about it.
Dash.
Yeah, similar to how Slater said. I really think it should happen organically, especially because my circle ain't that big already. So if I bring you into the fold, I would hope that it would pan out to be something good, but it might not always turn out that way. So it comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the thing about kind of knowing your partner too, right? So you got to be able to protect, your friends from certain potentially negative energies,
He's trying to save himself here, ladies and gentlemen.
So, honestly, would you even really want to be around something that might be toxic? That if your friend brought it, brought
So
that
technically, yes. As a friend, your friends should be around it because your friends are going to let you know if that's toxic or not. And like, I guess that's a follow-up to it. Would you want your friends to let you know, bro? I don't think she the one. Or would you want them to
absolutely.
let it play it out and find out for yourself?
Both. Because at the end of the day, you still grown. You still gonna make your own choices for whatever reason you make your choices, right?
True.
Emotions involved, whatever the case may be, whatever your reasoning that you can come up with yourself, no matter how foolish it might be in hindsight, you gonna make that move and make that choice. But there's no way to know, the end all be all of somebody until shit always hit the fan. And that's when you really find out what people about, when stuff really not solid. Something not really good.
All right. So now that we've moved past the technical difficulty.
Gatorade. Yeah, thanks. And Gatorade, give us the bag, please. Thank you.
Host is back in
Hey,
the building.
Astro too. We
Gatorade.
got two people wearing Astro
What you got on?
headphones
Hey,
right
Astro, give us the
A40.
bag. I don't know you here now.
Us young black creators over here.
now. I don't have
Theme of
mine on right now.
2021.
You don't, but
It's
you
Oh,
on the
hold on, yo. I forgot. I gotta do the big reveal now that my twin is now here.
You about to have a gender reveal?
Yeah,
Whoa.
facts.
Whoa. Easy.
Oh, what the?
That
What?
boy said, "I'm going into 2021 with no hair." Bruh. Why?
Hold up, before I start
Wow.
laughing, you good, huh? Ain't nothing wrong.
Oh, I'm great, baby. I'm good.
Yeah, you ain't sick or nothing, right? Like
I'm
you're
good. No cancer, no none of that.
Now, if
Okay.
only you could grow some facial hair, you'd be all right.
But I want to look
I mean, I
exactly
can't really
like
talk.
you.
That's all I got.
I want to look like you. You know, you whack. So we
Bruh.
good.
Oh, you look so familiar. Damn.
I
I
know.
like my
It's
left
crazy.
ball.
Man, y'all actually do look like family now.
Think about left and right ball sitting on the screen.
That is wow.
A little bit more hair on the right one than the left one, huh? Right at the bottom.
Dre, hold up. Dre is on
What?
his way while we playing. Dre
Oh, I
coming.
know I'm on my way. Well,
Me
unless I
not.
decide to actually go to the doctor and try
I
and keep
just
my
decided
hair.
to start all the way the fuck over.
Yeah,
But-
well,
Hey, that's what I mean. I did it too.
that
So
bitch.
No,
Just
I'm gonna when I get to
all
that
the way
point, I'm just
over.
gonna cut it off and I'm gonna keep it off. Like I ain't gonna try and grow
yeah.
it back and that like that. Once I
Nah,
get to that
nah, none
point,
of
that's what I did. I mean, I cut my hair. My hair was
that's why I'm trying to do everything I can to save it now, or
You
You
get
better
to,
get on that
right now,
keeps. I've seen a lot
but-
of keeps online right
yeah,
now.
that's a thing now. We can get a sponsor for that. Actually, that
Shit,
should be that
Give
hard.
us the bag.
Well, there's
I
two
don't
things
even
I've
know
heard.
you-
There's
Hell.
Keeps and then there's Him.
Him,
but-
Him's
Like
Him's-
Hims, I heard Hims is
I'm
better than
broke.
Keeps. A lot of people have had like
can't
issues
even-
with Keeps and
they
stuff like that.
Well, the issue with fucking keeps is they got
Cheap.
the side effects of one of them is infertility.
Oh no,
Like transient sperm, you can't conceive. type
No,
shit.
you can't.
no, thank you, coach.
Bree, you still
It's
want
like
kids?
3.9% of males.
That don't apply to me.
3.9% of males can get it.
I'll take it just for that.
3.9% is high, bro.
That's
Yeah,
high as shit.
right.
If you know math,
Yes.
that's high.
So every million people.
That don't sound like a 99.9% commercial that they be showing out.
Right.
You ain't even got to do a million
Do the
for
math.
every 100 people. That's let's just round it up to 4. That's every 4 guys out of every 100 people.
Listen,
Hey,
that's
will
a
you
high
take that
chance.
risk?
That is.
I don't think my luck is like.
chance.
I don't think I have the best luck in the world. So
No,
I'm
sir.
cool, man.
Most people just be
I'm
like,
out.
"Oh, I'll just be in that 96." That no, my head will immediately go to, man, I'm gonna be one of them 4. Like, so yeah, that's how it's gonna be. But all right,
What did I walk
we
in
see
on?
we see you rocking the look.
Wow. I mean,
Listen,
if you
man,
need ball,
but this
pick-
I'm
He ain't
not.
even posting on social media or
but-
nothing yet.
But that's the thing.
didn't.
Like this is
This was
not
the reveal.
new. Like this is the army cut. This ain't no new shit to me.
I mean,
Yeah, but see, you got to think.
that's
Even
like all
but
the
see,
way
the
down.
thing is, when you
Mhm.
like when you go to drill and stuff like that, you always got your cap on.
You're right.
That's
until I take
true.
it
That's a
off.
good point.
So,
Mm.
I mean,
I'm
I've
putting
been-
you on the spot to backtrack real quick though.
Oh, good.
oh, go ahead.
With Dre's question. Oh, you could Dre, it's your question. The one we started with, the music, the album.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
so the first
And he's a
question,
little older, so he might have a little
yeah,
Thriller.
answer.
The answer's Thriller. I don't
The
know the
answer's
question yet, but the
Thriller.
answer's Thriller.
Yep.
But go ahead.
It's probably, it
I
probably
mean,
will be
it probably
Thriller,
it's not a bad answer.
but it probably won't. It probably won't. We're not talking about
The
best-
question is, if you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would that one album be?
What is that?
What you say? I never heard that.
Put it
one.
away.
I'll put it away. Is that like a remix,
Mm,
like Short in the Bag by Fab or something? He gonna say
Oh,
some
you
Fab.
know he gonna pick something from Fab.
Oh man.
Soul Tape 2 or something.
I ain't gonna lie, the
something
Soul Tape trilogy was a dope.
yeah, Soul Tapes was fire, but it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be rap. I couldn't.
Everybody on a.
I couldn't
except
do
Dre.
that forever. Like no,
I did-
I can't. I mean, man. Honestly, it would come down to Thriller, or it would probably be one of R. Kelly's joints. Honestly,
That's
if
what
we
I
be
see. Remember when
honest,
I said I had one, but I couldn't sing
like,
it? That was
and
that was my second.
I don't
Hey,
mind
okay.
stepping
My
across
second
that
choice.
line.
All right, well,
That
this
was
is
my
a
second
question
choice.
I've actually had for the group. And even though the whole group's not here, I'm gonna go ahead and ask it anyway. Uh,
Probably be
Yes,
I
I'm
TP
listening to
too.
R. Kelly.
I still listen
Bro,
to
if
R. Kelly.
Ooh,
I do
I'm
not.
getting down. I'm bringing it down.
But if it's at a party, I'm definitely getting down.
of
If it's
course
at a
you will.
party, I'm definitely getting down. But
Like, so here's the thing, because they're
Man,
like
that's
all
a
his
tough
dance
question.
joints, like "Step in the Name of Love," like like that's a like I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that song. His song "Showdown,"
Mm-hmm.
that was a good joint.
all his
Uh,
joints are good. We ain't even gotta do that.
I mean the whole Chocolate album
Chocolate
was just a
Factory.
great album.
My album, I think for
Like,
him was like TP2.
oh,
Man,
okay.
that joint hit so hard. Ah,
mm,
damn, TP2 so good.
Now, I just want to put out there in the audience, I don't condone anything that he
Of course
did,
not. But
but and
that doesn't
that's
mean
yeah,
you
but
have
that
man.
so
to.
that kind of
Here's
leads
the
to my
thing:
follow-up question is at what point do we
do you
separate what
separate
the
Yeah.
artist did with their
Not
music?
always,
all the
unless they
time?
do something. I mean, that's like the wildest thing you can do. So, like, I always separate it personally.
Yeah, I always
It gets
separate
harder
too because
sometimes,
it's
but
a lot of times it sometimes like like Slaves will say it is hard sometimes, but a lot of times it's like it's easier to separate because a lot of times those type of individuals in that lifestyle they almost lead two different lives as it is because you look at somebody like I use Chris Rock as an example. He can't like he his personality shouldn't allow him to be able to get on a stage like what he deals with to get on that stage, like, but he gets on there and does it because it's like that second personality. It's like, okay, I can go out here and I can perform and I can tell these jokes, even though it's outside of my comfort zone. His comfort zone is not to be on a stage in front of people like that, but he can separate himself from, from the normality of his day to day and go on stage and do that. So examples like that make it easier for me as a, as a listener of all this stuff to separate the two. Again, aside from them being on some wild stuff, but a lot of and on lighter levels, you think about all the people that are in those entertainment mediums that you don't agree with all their views and their values, but you don't care about that because you're just there for how well they can act or how well they can sing or how well they can dance. Like, nobody, I'm, how many people don't follow, you talk about the Scientology and all that crap, but we still checking for Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible because we know
if
joint's
you
gonna
if
be
you
lit.
like
So
picked on everyone that you didn't agree with or did something bad, you wouldn't be listening or watching nothing in the damn world.
correct.
Right.
I mean,
That's,
obviously some more extreme than others, but
I
yeah,
mean, because you got to think there's some people that have been off of Chris Brown ever since the whole Rihanna incident.
yeah, and I
And I'm
don't.
just saying, if you
It was
have been
much
off Chris
easier for
Brown,
me to
you've missed
separate
like a
that.
lot of great music
Yes,
from
Indigo.
like
Just
from
go listen to
that
Indigo.
time.
That's all you got to do. Just go check Indigo. But
So,
they're
my
all
thing and my thing,
songs.
like the Chris Brown thing, and I'm a heavy Chris Brown listener. Heavy. Show you my spot. My Spotify is
More
proof in the
talented than
pudding.
Michael Jackson.
But like, what'd you say?
Hmm?
He said
I,
something about Michael Jackson, and that was a
that's all I
comparison.
heard. That's all I.
I
And
said more talented than Michael Jackson.
I don't know about all
oh,
that. I mean,
oh,
that's a bold claim,
dancing
sir.
wise,
But
most definitely.
Dancing,
dancing is
singing, all of the
I don't know
above
about singing. Dancing, I could probably I'll probably give you that.
in totality. Come on now.
See, that's
but the
let's
level
not
of
go there.
icon, though.
Yeah, Mike
That's
Mike's
not
got
even
the
close.
icon. Like,
Not even close.
Talent has nothing to do with that. Talent has nothing to do with that.
And
It's
that's
like Mahomes versus Brady. Talent, Mahomes is way more talented than Brady.
and
and has
So
Michael
at least,
Jackson ever had an album flop?
I
bro,
don't
that has
know.
nothing to do with talent. That has
And
nothing to do with
Thriller
talent.
is the greatest album on God's green earth in the
And that
history of
also has nothing to
mankind.
do with talent. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna argue against Mike, but I'll throw that out there.
But
That's a bold statement that you made, though.
No,
yeah,
he's not.
It's definitely
it is a bold
arguable,
statement.
but it's a bold statement.
Even if he has dancing and whatever, it's Mike.
But like
He
I
made
said, I'm a
somebody pass
heavy
out by just standing on. So it's
Chris
like he won.
Brown dude, but that's it. Those things that I don't condone what happened, but again, you got to understand you every situation is different, and especially that situation. For Rihanna's a Caribbean woman, first of all, so we don't know what went down in that vehicle.
I
First
do.
of all,
At least in my head, I can make up what happened.
it's like
They
it's
both
probably like
started squabbing and she
yeah,
lost.
it was probably like the Kevin
Yeah,
Hart
wait.
like the Kevin Hart joke where he driving and she probably
Yo, side,
started
bitch.
going upside the head like, whoa, I'm driving. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Kill
kill
us
both
both.
of us.
Kill us
No,
both.
bitch, kill your side.
Like, I'm sure that's what went down. I'm almost 100% positive. And he was just like, oh, what is going on? And then at what point did you as a man, like, is it okay for you to take blows to the face and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna take much more of this.
How old was he at that time? 18?
Nah, they was young. They was young.
Yeah, they would.
They
Yeah, that
both
was a
were.
mid.
Geez,
That was a
that's so
long
long.
ass time ago. Now
Yeah, I
that
think
think
I
about
was
it.
in.
They was
people
kids,
that
man.
hold-
I think I was in high
Kids.
school when that happened.
They
That
was
was a minute
kids.
ago.
The people that still holding that shit like over Chris Brown head, him and Rihanna are cool. That's the fun.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
shut
crazy.
the fuck up. Like, he chilling, they chilling, they
let that
rich.
go.
He's like
And
a billionaire.
And it's the same
Stop it.
thing we talking about all these artists. The same thing with Michael Jackson. Since we was talking about that, we're talking about R. Kelly, the Mike with the kids, and whatever happened and what didn't happen. And look,
Some of your favorite rappers are murderers. Stop it.
point blank,
And they admitting it in their songs.
point blank,
And
and
some
they
of them
telling you
just
about it.
lying. What 95% of them are lying. But the
They
ones
tell
that
you
are
about
telling the truth, like you can't. Yeah.
Murderers, drug dealers, the whole nine. They need to put it out there.
Bro,
And
there
you
is
just
no
gonna use that.
one. There is no one out there that's a saint. Like
No, there really isn't.
all of us in here aren't saints. Like
No,
people
we've
make
all
mistakes.
had our transgressions.
Don't put me in y'all shit. I'm a saint. Whoever's listening, that might be
Okay.
listening, that might, you know.
Really? So you
Yes,
followed
I'm a
all
saint.
you followed all guidelines for I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna have the government come looking for you.
Yes,
Oh.
I said I'm a Saints fan. That's what I said. I didn't say
Oh,
I'm
Saints
like
fan. Oh, gotcha.
I'm
Okay.
a Saints fan. I'm not
Yeah.
a Saint. I'm very far from a Saint.
Dash.
That's
Are you a saint? Is there anybody out there that would say that you are
muted.
or are not a saint?
There no video. I don't know what he has going on.
running.
Oh, he got his mic muted.
That's you're on mute. You're
I
on
don't know
mute.
if he knows that. There
I
you
know
go.
I'm on mute. I wasn't speaking.
Is there any evidence or proof out there that might prove that you aren't a saint in this world?
I'm not going to say that I am a saint. I'm an imperfect human being.
That wasn't the
and I'll
question
leave
I
it at
asked.
that.
That wasn't the
Wow.
question I asked. That was a
I'm
great politician move
perfectly-
right there, but that was not the question I asked.
That was well played.
So what was the
Hey,
question?
man.
The question was,
Stop
is there
correcting
any
me on
evidence or proof
That's right.
out there that can prove that you are or are not a
Oh,
saint?
absolutely, 100%. But it can be taken in the context that it was delivered in. And if you would like to receive my side
Oh,
of the
that boy
story,
is good
Mm.
right there.
Sure.
Yeah, ain't
But if
it?
you
That
don't,
boy is good right there.
but
real good.
if you wouldn't, that's cool too. That means that you really have no, influence over my life or my energy. So good on you.
That's crazy. Slay Joe said stop running for them FIFA L's. But
I'm right
that's-
here. I've
that's
been my
neither
game and controller
here-
been
that's
ready.
neither
I
here
said I
nor
was
there.
going to do
But
it.
I think the world. I think we want to hear it. I think we want to know.
20.
What do we want to hear?
Man, hey man, stop trying to force people to do things, man. What's wrong with
What we
You
want to
right.
hear?
You right.
2021
You know what,
hashtag
man?
free
Ask
death.
20
the question.
2021. It's a brand
Yeah,
new
you
year.
first of all,
Ask
you
the
were telling him stop.
question.
No, come out.
Hashtag free
You can't
death.
ask him to stop beating around the bush when you beating around the bush.
Ooh.
I ain't trying to throw it out. Well, yeah, I am.
You are, yeah, that's exactly what you're trying to do. Exactly. I mean, that's exactly what you
I'm
trying
about
to
to
do.
say, don't be trying to hide like you ain't trying to do it too.
No, I wasn't, because I'd have just asked him.
You started
I'm
back
just-
when you brought up Kim.
I don't
Mm.
care.
I just
Hashtag
saw where
free
the
death.
conversation
I
was
was
going.
But
That's
just
all.
not me.
No,
So
we
what
don't-
was the question, man? Come on, we here.
There really
We got the
wasn't.
people
There really
waiting.
wasn't a question, but
Oh,
Damn.
But, how's your life going? How's your love life going?
Man, hey man, are you single or not?
Oh shit.
I'm 100% single. Yes.
Ay, ay,
Like,
ay.
no relationship, no girlfriend. You know,
No.
none of that?
No one in the
None of
waiting.
that.
All right.
No,
That's
no,
No,
obviously
no one on
people-
deck.
I mean,
Oh boy.
Because I'm gonna ask you why I'm asking. Here, I'm gonna be upfront. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna ask you, or I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking this question. I'm asking this question because I'm trying to figure out how you gonna have a 6'5" son, because you 5'9".
it's just
boy.
dreams and aspirations.
Ree, you and his family, how tall are you? How tall are you, Ree?
Well, my brother.
Hang on, hold up.
My brother is
Ree,
6'8".
Ree, how tall are you?
I'm
You know,
more
I-
5'7".
I
Five
got-
seven.
I got the
Courtney,
genes in
Courtney,
me
how
somewhere.
tall? Courtney,
I
how
told
tall is your
y'all.
sister? How tall is your sister?
5'2",
2.
5'2". Okay. How tall is your mom?
5'1".
How tall is your
So
dad?
prospectively, if you're that, 5'7",
Means that
5'8",
like
you want a
6.
6'5" son, that's gotta give her like a 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" height range of someone. So if you're scrolling through Instagram followers, just look for the tall ones. Hey,
Oh damn!
I'm just helping people out.
Oh
What
my!
is
Well, I don't know about that. He was an athlete at LSU, so he might have the whole basketball team on his Instagram. So you know what I mean?
It is. Why would he be having? Oh, that bad. I thought you meant. I got them. Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
I heard his, and I just
follow.
I went through the wrong pronouns in my head.
But
I was trying to figure out you can have a baby with a man.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, the big things
all
in
I'm saying?
2021.
All I'm saying is, shoot for the stars.
I don't know what that means.
the stars are not really.
I mean, it looks like you're trying to stretch for the stars. Like,
Oh boy!
Or climb trees
Oh.
to see the stars.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Hmm.
And we'll be back right after the break.
woo. Well,
Hashtag free dev.
Yeah,
Down the block.
I just hope everything works out for you, Dash. You
Okay,
know.
did you have any prospects, Andre Wingate?
No, why you gotta put my whole government name out there?
Damn.
3 dubs.
No, I'm single right now. I ain't got no prospects.
Do you
right
have any
now.
prospects? That's what I asked. I
Oh,
didn't care if you were
anything
single
in the
or not.
pipeline.
Like I said, I'm single right now. I got nothing in the pipeline.
I ain't got no
Only thing on my mind right now is my dreams. That's it.
Where
That's
did
it.
my horse go?
His
When the
goal
last
is
time
trying
you
to
touched
get
a woman?
Dev on the
Ooh,
podcast.
see now that's
Come on, I'm grilling him. When the last time you touched a woman?
see.
Oh, boy.
Damn.
If I answer
what is
that, I'm
happening?
gonna admit to breaking a government protocol. So I cannot divulge that
You
information.
don't have to, hey,
Right.
I'm not DJ. You don't have to answer any of these questions I have. You can just look at
Plead
me.
the fifth.
I answered
You
your
say
question. If I
fifth.
answer that question, then I will admit to be breaking some type of government protocols at some point.
We not live. We can cut that out. You can,
See, that's more editing work for me to have to do.
So now
You
you
said
You say fifth.
Right.
Anything you say will get used against you in the court of state.
See, and that's the way.
Anything
that
you
is.
say fifth.
All right, here I'll answer
1,
like
2,
this.
3, 4, 5.
2020 was the last time. 2020.
Fifth.
Just questions. I'm just asking random questions to people.
What about you, Sladro? When was your last
boy.
time?
Oh,
Last time what?
he said, huh?
You got to ask me a question. I don't know.
When was the last time you were in a relationship or that you were just with a girl?
Well, the second
Two
question.
different
Sexually.
questions.
That's 2 different
See,
questions.
not that's 4 different questions. Ask me a direct question and
Oh,
I'll
boy.
answer.
That's 4 direct questions.
Oh,
Actually, there's only
boy.
2
I do
direct
one at a
questions.
time. Who you think I am? An octopus? I can't just be bouncing shit all everywhere. My dad had nothing. He had 8 arms and legs. And I just
I don't know what the correlation with that was. Like,
I don't know.
Damn, life situation.
so enough.
But anyway, one question at a what you got going on right there?
We got them auto lights. See, he got expensive lighting.
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
ask,
going
you ask
off.
the question, I'll answer the question. I know the people you want to know.
All right,
huh?
all right. Here's my question. Here's my question. When was the last time you were in a relationship?
All right.
And here, I'll make it easier for you. When was the last time you were in a serious
This is my
relationship?
switch.
Oh,
Can't partake in
2014.
this.
2014.
Oh,
20
bro,
When was the last time you had sexual
7 years
relations?
last night.
Probably. Knowing him.
Hey, yo, this about the
36 hours ago.
You better hope nobody be on YouTube.
With a woman or with myself or I guess I had some
with a woman or
with
with
a
myself
man?
or what?
Or
Why was there another
you
or?
know, that's like that was the
Alien?
or like it was in
Oh.
between them two like
No.
like that's it. I wag it off sometimes. But
Yeah,
with a woman,
sometimes.
I'll answer that.
fifth.
Trying to think.
God, think about it, he lying ass.
Mhm.
No, was it New Year's already or wasn't it?
Was it
I'm
so?
sure-
Basically,
I'm
you're trying to
sure
figure out
not-
was it the end of
I'm sure
2020 or
he's
the
not
beginning of
sure.
2021?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
Did you do it into the new year?
he don't remember.
that's what I don't remember.
believe that. I believe him.
Like that's the first truthful thing you said.
Reed,
Nah,
we ain't gotta
2020.
ask you. You married,
December-
so
Yeah, I'm not
December
even in that
31st
discussion.
was the first
or not
time
married, but
I,
you in a relationship.
Might as well be,
Yeah,
Domestic
all right,
partnership.
yeah,
basically.
all female.
you living with a whole family basically.
I don't know her name
exactly.
though. That's the
10
only
years.
problem. If I would give her a shout out, but I just don't know her name.
Slade's still talking. We having our
So I
own
would give her a
conversation away
shout
from
out.
him. Like,
Yikes.
What?
I
would
hope
give
she's
her a
not
shout
watching.
out. I hope he is, because I don't know her name. Hit me up in the Instagram.
oh, that you
Oh my
should not have
God.
admitted that.
Okay.
But if she watches this and she hits you up, I mean, hey,
Hey,
Something good came
lightning
of it.
does strike twice
Thank-
sometimes.
that
I
thing
don't-
you did with your
that's not how
throat,
that works.
so baby.
So since I'm just going around the room asking everybody questions, Dash, has lightning ever struck twice with you?
Hashtag free dev. I don't even understand the question.
Yeah, I'm not
What
sure
is
what
under-
context.
What's the
does that even
context?
mean?
With your
He's
with
not
an X.
octopus,
With an X.
man. Damn.
Oh,
But what is the lightning? Like,
Have you ever gotten back into a relationship?
Yes.
Oh, everyone has done that.
Fuck,
Come
yeah.
No, I haven't. Once I've been done with somebody, I've been done with them. I've never
on.
gotten back.
You
Good
boring,
for you.
man. Hey, you're
Hey.
lame.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
getting
Dre,
back
I'm
to
with
it.
you.
Those
Hey,
mistakes.
Dre,
No,
with you.
I'm
That's for the
stubborn. That's the way
birds.
it is. Like once
I'm
we're
for
done,
the
I'm
birds.
done. I moved on to
done with
the
that shit. That
Gee,
shit is
I like
not
them.
where it's
I
at.
like
depends
that
on,
toxic.
it depends on how good certain things were.
Ooh.
That's true.
Then maybe I might have to revisit.
Yeah, because sometimes you can cook, from facts.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
You like to eat.
And-
I mean, a man
I do
gotta
like to.
eat.
I'd love to eat.
Exactly. So, if the eating good, I'm coming back with some more eating. 100%.
Correct.
Mm-mm.
That's all I gotta say on that. But yeah, I'm a double back king. That's called a double back. Oh yeah,
Double
I
back.
think we've already doubled back, so this would
Mhm.
be a Double back?
A double back. Hashtag free dev.
Yeah.
Down the
Get
block.
him on, we're one step away from getting him on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
no. This is a conversation for him.
He's been very active
Mm.
in our community.
Mm.
First,
The block is missing Dev. I bet.
clearly the block. It gotta be. There's no way. The
yeah,
man's
block
been
is
more
not hot.
active on Discord in the last week than he's been all of 2020.
That's facts.
So the block is clearly missing one of its soldiers.
I mean, that's what love do, right?
That's true.
What's going on, Sladro?
Was arresting me.
You
Yes.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
I
you.
hear you now. Yeah. Yeah.
So
he's
a
been
better
off the
question. Oh, and he ran away. He
Mm.
ran away.
He knew what was coming.
Ran
No,
away.
Just like y'all be running from these L's.
Nah, the game's over with, so I wanted to turn off
What-
the TV.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is
I said out loud. I did.
what is the craziest thing that
Oh,
love
boy.
has made you do?
He ain't got no good answer for that.
Wait, did you say a love or just
No.
love?
Well,
Love,
in
not
general.
a love. Love. That you would look back and you be like, damn nigga, you was fucking nuts.
Oh, I've had some nutty per. I've had some nutty.
And not even have to do with anything that they might have been.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't think anything that I could say would even be anything on the level of what y'all got. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's why that question really wasn't for you. I'm speaking to
Cool.
you.
I'm cool then. I'm big chilling then.
Oh my God. He ain't got
I've
no
had
good
the
answer.
opposite, like do some nutty shit, but I'm trying to think if I've done something like,
Them Dr. Seuss socks on.
oh well,
Now I had to represent
This
UNC,
not-
even though we lost the bowl game.
Them flat ass feet on
I
that damn
would-
table.
Don't worry about my
Basically-
flat feet.
all right. So I didn't do anything nutty, but I'll just say the other
Really?
person did something nutty. That's I'll think of.
Well, I've had
what
that
else I
happen.
did. Oh, exactly.
No, but the question wasn't someone else doing something nutty. It's what you
Yeah,
did.
but I'm-
That's true.
Hey,
But it could be in response to something. If
Ah.
it's still, But go ahead.
Oh man, mine's gonna be bad.
If you have one, go. So I don't have to tell this story.
Nah, I gotta conjure it up. It's
Is the room clear? Are you free to even
I'll
say
conjure
it?
it up. I'll say some nutty shit somebody did to me. So, yeah, obviously, I don't know if they had the keys to my place or they just stores unlocked. College, this is college. This way back then. Way back then. Long time ago. With a person that will remain nameless. And it's not the person that Courtney may think.
Nameless or the name could be changed, either or.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah, so
We do protect the
come home
innocent in
one
our
day.
podcast.
Of course we do.
You said it's
I'm
not the
glad-
person that I'm thinking of?
yes.
So it is or it isn't.
Anyway,
Great.
so I come back
That's what
to
you
my
get at
crib
SGA.
and I'm dying laughing at somebody because they got a bed frame outside, they got a mattress outside,
Oh no.
and it's just like ripped up, and I'm laughing like, damn, look at that. So I
And
go in
you
my
look
room.
closer, like, damn, is that mama?
Damn, I ain't got no mattress. Taking my roommate's playing a trick on me. Y'all funny. I go to the other side of the apartment. Where my mattress? No, it's just outside though. I'm like, so, you know what happened? He said, some crazy chick came in here, did all that. That's not even the craziest part. Motherfucker was hiding in my closet.
Oh no.
Whole time.
Oh
I come
no.
home, I get looking for my mattress, couldn't find it. So, like, I gotta like drag it back up the stairs, 3 floors, because they just
That's
like
scary.
over the railing. So I'm laughing. So I'm like, you know how you so mad, you just gotta laugh because like you feel like you just
Like,
and
oh,
then-
I got.
I'm like, all right.
I
you just
mean,
call.
you
I know who it is.
Played too, though.
No, it's not even the craziest part.
Wait, but at this time, did you know it was her, or do you still think someone's playing a prank on you?
That's what I'm getting to. No. I know. Like I'm putting like, all right, they ain't do it. I see that's my mattress. I found it. But this is the crazy part. This is a cycle. Let me just say it.
Yo.
I call her.
Mm.
Her phone rings while she's in the
Like,
closet.
What the fuck? You like, wait a minute.
Answers. And I'm like, did you do this? He said, yes. I just wanted to see what bitch you was gonna call first to see who you thought did it and left. I said, oh, you psycho motherfucker. What? So you just wanted to see what girl I was gonna call. So if I called a different chick and asked her, did she do it?
He was
We
gonna
were
stab
done.
you.
No, we're done anyway. First of all, you crazy bitch. Get out my house. When she
Yo.
told me that response, I just was like, I never thought I was gonna get like that answer. I was so shocked. The first time I was just like, I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. But yeah, that's a crazy day in my life. Very, very crazy.
That's
Wow.
Shout out to her.
wild.
I double back to her in like 2017. But yeah,
Double back. The old double back.
you know, that was like a triple, quadruple back. But it's cool.
I know why.
Like me. Yeah.
I just wanted to see who you were gonna call first. Wow,
That's a crazy. That's a cycle.
that's an elaborate thing to do just to see who he gonna call.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll call my mom on your ass. That's not I'll call my sister on. No.
All right, Reuben, hold that off. I need to
Ah,
see
damn.
what he
Oh, we ain't forget.
done in the name of love as a man.
Oh, I can. Oh, that wasn't even my. I can go get to my story next.
Slager, we know you got stories.
Yeah, I mean, this one.
Let's see. There's so many things. Here's the thing. Like, there's so many.
Here's it. When it starts with a here's the thing.
There's so many little things that you do over
Mhm.
time that's just like, damn, I remember that. That was a bad idea. Like, damn, I remember that. That was a bad idea. Like, why would you put $300 pair of boots on your very first Discover credit card? Like, you just do. You remember random things like that when you dig into your memory bank. You're like, wow, damn, I did that. Yeah, you did that. I will say, story wise, like, I guess in the confines of it being a love related thing, I was dating this girl, and at the time, and to avoid the story getting grim, we'll gloss over the fact. We'll gloss over the fact that while I was dating her, you know, it was around the time that my mom's passed away, right? So that's just kind of a background drop of the story. So we won't let it go down that road. But So I was dating this girl who, in the long run of things, is cool people, but flashback, 20 years ago, ish, whatever, 15, somewhere between 15 and 20 years
Pretty
ago.
good dates right
Yeah. We were dating, we were seeing each other, whatever the case may be. And the backdrop of that is, we had been enjoying each other. But because there was something that she was that she was lacking skill wise.
Oh, so you know how to suck dick.
No, actually, that was okay. It was just
okay.
It was just all right. I mean, it was good, but there was a certain position for whatever reason that she didn't have mastered, right? And like previous relationships I was in, that person, was still A1 in that department. So I had like kind of a, kind of a step out situation where I was like, all right, it was just like a random one time thing. It was just like, all right. And nothing more was said about it. She didn't find out until she found out, but she didn't find out by me. I didn't slip up and be like, and my ex at that time was just like, she wasn't going to go tell her or nothing like that. It wasn't that type of situation. But she found out because let's just say the person I chose to divulge the information to didn't think it was a good idea to not tell her about that situation, which happened at the wrong time, and it ended up being the day of my mom's wake, actually. So
I don't like where this story's going. I just don't even know. I just don't even like. I don't even like the setup in this right here.
Is this?
So what happens is she finds out. Now, mind you, both girls come back to the house because they're both close to me. Courtney should have a vague memory of this. So yeah, there it is. It's sinking in. He remembers now. So, it was around that time that she found out. So she came at me like heavy, like she tried to attack me in my house the day of my mom's wake.
I forgot what I was even doing, dog.
I think y'all was in the room playing Xbox.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, this is really happening right now. So I spent the next like couple of hours like back and forth with this girl outside, down the block, around the corner, just going back and forth.
Y'all were on the move.
Like she was just like she would not let up, and the whole 9 yards, and how could you do this, and blah 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 blah. That shit went on forever. I lost track of time for how long that went on, and so much so that my ex at the time was just like, "Oh," she was calling me like, "Yo, when you coming back inside?" Like, I'll be get there when I get there. But because she was just like, she was wilding out. She was all the way wilding out. I mean, it was not a good time for her to find out. The person that told her shouldn't have told her at that time. That was a terrible idea.
For context, who was this person that you told or confided in? Like,
Oh, it was my sister.
What?
Yes, your aunt thought it was a good idea to
Oh my goodness, everything makes sense.
to tell her about what happened at that time.
Why
And it was a terrible idea. It was a terrible idea. That was such poor timing.
Beat up. Wait.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Damn, I thought now I know where I get it from.
And I remember that shit like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
I could tell when you were thinking about it and you kept laughing about it. Like, is this the story I want to tell?
It's
Like,
burned into my brain permanently, forever, for life.
All of us
Like,
kept on me Dre. Dre, that's a lie. I don't know if you done it for my bad. Go ahead.
no, that was the story. She was to say she was sprung at the time was kind of an understatement. Like she just wouldn't
So,
let it go. Like and
so I'm a
that
caveat.
shit had
here.
a domino effect.
When do you or when do you not, Dre? You probably omitted from this question. When do you or when do you not give a girl all the dick and not you, and you know what I mean by all the dick, not just like actually physically, but like do the thing that's gonna make her hide in the closet, nigga.
That's question.
I'm gonna answer that.
go ahead, Slater.
Because do you do it all the time? Like that's somebody's go-to. Like you just gonna give
fuck
it
no.
and get it, right?
No. Everybody can get the A plus.
Say what, Slater?
Everybody can't get the A plus.
No,
Everybody.
no.
So when do you
Give you that off
like
rip?
when? So when do you?
The A plus, man.
Once I figure out you're not trash.
See, if it's somebody I like, it's something. If it's somebody I like, off the rip, you get first time off the rip, you get
Correct.
everything. And you're getting down 28-3 in the foot.
Oh no!
So here's the funny thing.
No,
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
you good.
No, so here's the funny thing. I was actually having this exact same conversation with my frat brothers last night.
While they was smoking cigars in the garage.
Hey, don't sleep on cigars.
I don't mind them. I'm just.
I wasn't smoking, but yeah, that's when we were having this conversation. But the conversation was basically, but it was in terms of, or it's from the viewpoint of a woman, because it's like for women, like the first time as a guy, your first time, having sex whatever with a woman, you kind of have no choice but to give it your all that first time.
I mean,
usually, well, here's why. You can sometimes get by without it if you already have like a rapport, or if you already have like people know what you're bringing to the table and all that kind of stuff.
right.
But if people don't know what you're bringing to the table, you have to, I'm not saying you got to give it your A+ game, but you got to come at least A- game.
A-?
Your first time. But here's why.
Give a strong B.
The reason is because after that first time, there's automatically a report that she gonna give to her friends and all that kind of stuff.
Agree.
And you wanna whether that's your girl or just someone that you just met, whatever. Like you want a good report. You don't want your first time with that girl and you slip up and she like, oh, he ain't really like that or whatever. And next that ruins you for whoever it is that she talks to and all that kind of stuff.
But within that same breath, you kind of gotta judge, which is why you kind of gotta judge the person that you kind of engage with in that moment. Because your B might be her A+.
That's true. That's also true. You might break off a little something because she might be like, oh my god.
But that would be reflected in that report that she gives.
Correct. But for me to go out and give out A+, and you expect that all the time, you're not gonna get that. Because communicate that you.
If all she been getting is F dick, and you come through with C+ for her, that's gonna be an A.
Especially
like, oh my god,
these niggas be coming.
Yeah.
We still listen.
Who do you think I picked, Reef, for my album for the rest of my life?
Which Wayne album? I'm not sure. Like Carter 2 or
even he said the Carter 2
or Carter 3.
That's funny. Way off, man. Way off.
So Carter 4.
Just leave the Carters. Leave the Carters.
Oh, he got mixtapes too, right? Which one?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't go that
They
avenue
literally
either.
went through this whole process. That's the funniest part.
Oh,
That's-
damn.
All right, here I'll give you another hint. Leave
Oh,
Wayne.
boy, your foot.
Leave Wayne. Oh man,
Yeah,
can't do
leave
it.
Wayne.
He can't even. No one can guess this about
I ain't
me.
got it. No,
Nobody's guessing this.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh,
I like that. Nah. Kim. I chose Kim Chemistry. That was the album for the rest of my life.
Huh?
I was-
That's not
I
a
was-
bad choice.
It's a
Actually,
great choice, actually.
wow,
I know they were so confused.
that's very unexpected.
Yeah, it was either that or Stevie Wonder, but I couldn't choose an album. So I was just like, because I could have cheated him, like, because he got his album that's all his number one.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
That's kind of cheating.
it is.
So
It
I
is.
was
I was
like,
gonna do that with R. Kelly, but it's cheating.
hey, you could have chose Chocolate Factory.
I could have. TP2.
I was telling him I can't listen to rap for the rest of my life.
No, I can't.
I'm be
Just-
80. This thing about I was 80 though, trying to listen
I
to a
can't
million.
do it.
But you know, I think that's going to be a problem, and I'm probably not going to throw this in the podcast because I don't know how I can transition to this. But I think it's going to be a problem with our generation because a lot of people in our generation actually don't listen to music outside of rap. So like R&B and like some soulful music and stuff like that, like they don't know what's going on. So when they 75, 80 year old, they're still gonna be listening to Tentacion.
There's gonna be a turn and tide in music.
First
soon,
of all,
again,
R&B is the
'Cause
best,
R&B
better than rap right now.
R&B is
I agree, but there are a lot of people that just don't
different
still listen to
now.
it.
Yeah, it's just it's
It's
changed.
trap.
just looks
It's trap
different.
R&B. That's why.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why.
It's like that. It's that Bryson Tiller stuff.
Yeah, it's just trap.
Yeah, right. We're
Like
not
Black
talking-
Trap
is
soul.
R&B, but he's not. He's R&B,
He
but
can't
he's
sing.
trappy.
That's why.
right. This
That's
is
the
And
only
also,
reason.
That's why
Lil
all-
Wayne fault.
When you can't
That's
really
why
sing, but you
Wayne on
can't
that
really
too.
rap, but you know how to do melodies. Trap
Even
soul.
though Ja Rule kind of did it too. It's the same shit.
right.
Put it on me.
Everybody
That's
wanna
why
do it.
all of
Oh, I
that.
thought you were about to say it's murder.
You ain't not.
Are y'all ready? I guess not.
That's why all the-
My love don't cry.
That's what all the like it like I said, it's changed. It's not we're coming to where we are now and coming off the last era from whence it was left in a good place. When you talking about like, you know, R. Kelly, Joe, you know,
Oh.
Usher, like that.
Oh,
that's
speaking of Usher,
People nowadays still don't know the
Jodeci.
Usher that we grew up with. That's the thing. Usher's
speaking
his
of
career
Usher,
spanned so long, they just don't know Confessions Usher, 8701.
Are we
Oh,
back? Are we
God.
back? Are we back live? What's up?
I don't know, because
Yeah.
I don't know how much transition to this.
Because I feel like Corey
It's
was
all
gonna
good.
hop in something.
I am about to
Exactly.
happen to something.
All right,
So
we
I
gonna-
was just in-
we'll-
I was
we'll
just in
transition.
I was just in
All
the
right, here's
clubhouse.
how I transition into it. So I mean, basically that's how we feel. That's how it's gonna be, you know, when you get with somebody. But it is what it is. Dash, you feel like you got something to say.
all of it.
What you got?
Bang, bang, bang.
All of it? No.
But nah, I was just in this clubhouse. I know that's been going around and it's been pretty
What does that even
popular
mean? I don't know what that means.
as of late. It's
You ever
a
heard
new,
the app,
it's a
Clubhouse?
new audio app that's basically out where
Oh,
people
I'm
can
old.
get together and network, but they can talk about anything. Like it's Pinterest, but it's like
Audio.
I don't
Audio.
even use
Man,
Pinterest.
it's
for group.
Twitter with words. It's no, not really.
So because you
Everything.
got categories that you got, your
It's-
gaming
all right, I got
technology.
I thought it was gonna be like an
content
audio group me.
creators.
That's the-
It's kind of that way too, but there's
So do you-
network.
Discord.
you talk to
know?
people?
Discord.
I'm still
Yes,
confused.
you do. Yes, you do.
Okay,
You
Yes.
talk to people.
like
All right, so look,
Yeah.
check it out. It's us four, right? I can just start a room and label it. I don't know. We talking about whatever, blah blah blah, and then people can join this and that. But it's a bunch of famous. The clubhouse, the appeal to the clubhouse, there's a bunch of famous people in there, like talking about stuff, and you can go in their rooms while they talk about like whatever they want to talk about, like industry.
Look at this.
They talk
Look at
about
this random
money.
shit. It says,
They talk
"Why
about-
are men so trash?"
So like, yeah, it's
share
a
your stories.
female
Like that's
Oh my
how.
God.
Like
it's,
it
it's
could be
study groups. I saw like some wild names of some groups. It's all types of
introverts
stuff.
who are shy but want to network.
Yeah, it'd be like a Jay-Z versus Nas group.
Hey,
and
send me
it'd be
that
like
group.
1,200 people in there. Like,
You need to have an invite, but I need to
Jay-Z
see. I think it
versus
works off of
Nas.
how long
That's
you've
funny.
been in
I
and
guess,
how
yeah,
many.
I just threw it out there, but it's just a bunch of like,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
But
Happy
in
birthday.
this
That's interesting.
clubhouse, right?
That
We
an
ended
app?
up talking, and the topic was JT or Usher 20 tracks?
Ooh,
JT, like
Justin
Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake.
Not the JT from City Girls, huh?
JT
Justin
Usher,
Timberlake has
20
lost
tracks.
so much.
Wait, is this you're saying their best 20 tracks, almost like a verse?
Yeah,
like a verse.
Yeah, a versus. A
I
versus.
like
We
a
talking.
versus,
We
yeah.
talking a versus.
Justin Timberlake has lost so much black clout.
Aside
Like-
from whatever black cow.
Even
but his recent music has been like weak as fuck.
But
Like-
in the verses, you're not gonna go to. It's
No,
only
I-
20 tracks. It's
Correct,
only
I
20.
understand that, but
I don't
Give me your
even-
20. Give me your 20.
I
Give me
don't-
your
Okay.
20.
it's
All right.
Usher.
I don't even say give me your 20, but literally.
It's
Here's-
Usher because Justin Timberlake, we're talking about you really only pulling from, I mean, you could pull from the first one, which is Senorita, but you really only pulling from 2020 experience and fuck, I don't even remember the name of the Stone damn.
You got verses fucked up.
I used to listen to so much Justin Timberlake. Now I done forgot the names of his shit. But it's Usher. Because even those albums that I go back to, like I went back to those couple of JT albums recently. It's like Tunnel Vision, Mirrors. It wasn't like I was like, let me let the whole album play. Not that it was trash, not that the whole album is trash, because they're not, but
We're only 20. I don't care about his album.
We
can't get
Okay,
to,
all right, so here- all right, so
understand
here's
that.
my-
But my
here's-
point is that I can't get to 20. If you
Here's
ask
But
me,
I
my-
can't get to 20 Usher songs. Tell me.
Wait, whoa, whoa,
20
whoa,
Wait,
Usher
okay,
songs.
all right. Here's my analysis. I'm gonna pick between Usher and JT. I'm gonna pick Usher. I love JT's music, especially
man said he couldn't
especially
get to
early
20 Usher songs.
but I'm picking.
You could get to 20
Usher.
off Confessions alone. What are we talking about?
Now here's one. I don't even know if I can name 20. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not gonna be in order. But if I had to pick 20 Usher songs, you've got
I
got
could
My
pick
Boo.
5 off Confessions.
We're not gonna name 20 songs. We know.
I could pick 5 off Confessions.
Wait, is that a challenge?
What?
Is that a challenge to name 20?
No, I'm not challenging you to name 20. I know 20 Usher songs.
Oh,
I
that's
probably
what I'm
don't know
saying.
like a name.
But I'm like
I'm
for
talking
20
about hits, not just no 20. But
like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like Usher has 20
Usher
hits
got way
alone.
close to, their
To
20
me
hits.
personally, Usher has 20 hits alone off his debut album, which I'm trying to remember the name of
My
it.
Way.
I
My
think it
Way.
was- No. There's one album before that.
87.
Oh, you talking about no? 87
It was like
after
Think
My
of
Way.
You
talking
or
about,
You.
Are you talking about the
Hold on,
real?
I literally-
Yeah,
Yeah.
the real OG album. Like he's got 2 songs on there that's pretty dope in my book.
Yeah.
Then you got My Way. Then you've got, and I'm just listening to albums. Then you
Then
got 8701. Then you've got Confessions. And just those 4 albums right there, I'm pretty sure you can get 20 off those off rip.
Because I can get 5 off Confessions.
And
No
then you
problem.
come back and you've got what's it?
Versus
Usher versus Raymond.
Yeah.
Then you've got
Raymond versus Raymond.
Raymond versus Raymond. Okay. And then what was the album after that? It was like his face on the cover, like a
Yeah.
side
The
view.
stone, was it like a stone?
Because he's got the track Scream, Climax, and Sins of My Father on that.
Yeah, Raymond versus.
How I do
Here I
think
stand.
I think Usher will
Here I
win.
Stand had Trading Places on it.
Y'all talking like this got to be a wash. First,
That's what I'm telling y'all.
I'm not saying it's a wash because
JT got
JT
hits.
JT early on also
'Cause his hits
you
are
can
hits.
get to 20, but I'm just saying
between
between
you
the
can get. You know
the
he was in
tw-
NSYNC, right? That's
Nah,
not like
see-
you can't just like you
Yeah.
can't just cross over.
See,
that.
we just gotta go
What
with
you mean
JT.
we
I was
didn't
just going with
that?
JT's album,
Right.
But even if you
No,
got
no,
even if you got
no.
NSYNC
Dang.
stuff, I still think I'm not saying to wash, but I still think Usher edges JT.
I think he might.
Yeah.
I like Usher personally, so I think he will too. But JT coming with smoke. It's not just the.
Yeah.
I'm just putting you
I
down.
mean, people still popping Dirty Pop, nowadays. Like people love that song. People love, every May.
I'm
People
not
always
saying the man
doing
don't
bye
got
bye
hits.
bye and all that kind of
He got
stuff.
hits.
How I do it.
Come on.
How I
got
do it
hits.
versus I always go to like the first this after like who gonna win the verse, I always go to all right, do they got any unbeatable songs? Do you think either of them two, like no matter what the other person play, like they're winning?
Yes,
Any one of them artists?
Yeah.
Usher has that. Confessions.
What?
We already know.
I'm just asking, it's a question.
I don't think there's a single JT song that can
Until the end
beat
of time, for sure.
Confessions.
Oh, not can be Confessions.
No.
Not
But he got.
And me personally, My Way, because I love My Way. So I don't think there's a JT song that can. There's a JT
My
song
Way
that
is
can
not even
tie
one of
My
my
Way.
favorites.
You make me
I'm
wanna.
not talking
Oh
about
my
your,
god.
Like,
your
yeah.
favorite.
God.
But that's what versus is. The versus is like the people's choice.
Of course.
You
But that's
throw
how
on
he-
you
so
make
with
me
JT,
wanna.
It's not.
Now-
It's not really unbeatable. But if once he plays "Cry Me a River," that's my
Cry
shit.
Me a
And that's
River
the
is
to me that's the
like-
song that ties My Way. That's the
Cry
thing.
Me a
That's-
River, Cry
That's
Me a
beating.
River
See, that's beating everything from Usher except
Confession.
Confessions.
That's not beat. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for any R&B song to come beat that. Like of all time. That's
Yeah,
up
we
there.
need some more male R&B versus. Like,
Yeah.
What they need is like
I would say it should do one more R. Kelly.
I mean, hey,
Doesn't
but
matter
Usher
who
and
he-
JT would be a great versus.
that's.
I don't think. See, only thing is, I don't think JT songs would ring off in the verses. It's kind of I feel like with Eminem. I don't think some of them songs that Eminem like.
But his
Boy-
songs make you want. His songs make you want to move. His songs make you want to dance. That's
Yeah, I agree.
They do.
but The verses crowd, I just don't see it. Just like Eminem. Like Eminem has some great songs, but if you play
Where
like,
he
King of
talking
Hot
about
Sauce
killing his
2020,
mama and
it
shit.
ain't gonna really like.
It's not about the land the same.
No, it ain't.
hey, cleaning. What's that? Clean out my closet.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
half of us gonna be rapping that whole, but some people like,
Guess
It
who's
just- I mean,
back?
it
Or
all-
we
it all
back?
depends.
And then you also got to
Right.
think his D12, his song with D12, My Band or
Mhm.
Band,
Mm.
whatever it's called. Like that's gonna be up there.
my
Who
band.
hopping in the ring with Boyz II Men?
No
You
one.
said what?
Who hopping in the ring with Boyz II Men?
No one.
Boys to
It
Men?
have to be
Wait,
like-
wait. Does it have to be?
So-
Are you saying it has to be a group? Like group versus group?
I mean, it should. It
should
would be
be.
better.
112?
Then, no, 112 is
Jodeci.
not going. No, Joe. Woo.
Jodeci. Yeah, don't say don't. You talking like this?
I said that kind of quick.
He
112.
said-
112 is a definite no, but Jodeci, ooh, that might be interesting. I still think
Jodeci
Boys to Men would
would-
win, but Jodeci is
Possibly.
interesting.
Jodeci would
Yes,
give him
because-
a run.
But Jodeci's already gone in the verses, so they
Oh, have they?
yeah.
Did they?
Who?
It was them in
It
112.
was like
Ugh.
it was weird because not all the
Ew.
members. Like it's just it was.
It was like early on when
And
verses
they
started.
shouldn't have
I
done
actually
that.
think
And
they
I-
were the first R&B verses.
and I like 112, but
They shouldn't have
when
did
I
that.
went
They
back, I was like, wait a minute, 112 got like
They got like
Me,
they
me
got a-
personally, I think Tony beats 112.
maybe, possibly
I have to,
Silk.
I have to look through before I said that, but nobody's beating Boyz II Men. Nobody wants to see.
New
it.
Edition?
Nobody wants
Nope.
that smoke. Ooh, my,
No.
It depends. If
No.
New Edition's got some shit now.
I don't know, bro.
New edition
look
is
up,
not beating 112.
look
Or, I
up the
mean,
new-
Boys to Men.
Look up the New Edition Gold
Jackson 5?
album.
That don't. No. That's different.
That's
They're not.
if you're
they're not-
saying Jackson 5 versus Boys to Men, you're basically saying Michael Jackson versus Boys to Men.
Yeah. That's like
That's
And-
why.
and
you
that's
can't
just not
use
fair.
him for the same reason.
Nah, this is
you can never put R. Kelly in one of these things. You just can't do it. You couldn't.
I mean,
prove-
unless you
up
put
against.
somebody else. Yeah.
Well, you can't put him in there because he's in prison. So yeah, he can't.
Correct.
he can't
Yes.
show up.
I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking,
I know.
could
But it's-
I don't think there's an artist
It
that can
wouldn't
go
be
up
fair.
against R. Kelly
it
either.
wouldn't be fair.
the reason, like I said, the reason why nobody's beating Boyz II Men though, them unbeatable songs, like when End of the Road comes on, just
Bruh.
don't even
Bro.
play your song.
Song for
You
Mama.
lost.
Just go to the
You
next
lost.
one.
Like you just lost.
You might
I
as well
think
just start
that-
singing too.
Just
Like
go
in
to
rap,
the
I
next
think
one.
rap has about 3 songs where I say if the song ever came on, I'm sorry. Like if Juicy comes on, like in the verses, like just don't play that song. You lost. Like just let Juicy
Hang that
run.
up.
And like just hang that one up, my brother. That shit's over.
Go to the next round. You
Just
lost that
let
one.
them play another song after they play Juicy.
You gotta play your worst song out your 20 when Juicy comes on, because you're losing that round.
You lose.
and that's the one
anyway.
that you only let play for like 30, 45 seconds and then move on.
Cut it off. Go to the next one.
You don't want to race your best record on Juicy. Now you
Yeah.
lost that one. Like, yeah.
Whoops.
That's when I be watching these verses. These artists be fucking up because they be playing all their good stuff bad, but you gotta know your good stuff isn't as good as his good stuff.
Hey,
So,
I'm
like,
actually glad that Jeezy waited to play Put On. Like I'm glad he
First
didn't
of all,
start off with
Jeezy
it.
picked. He didn't play My President Is Black, which I don't understand.
Yeah,
I was
didn't
I was
get
shocked
that.
about that too.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. That was so weird. But I
Yeah.
mean, he was gonna win regardless because
Mhm.
no disrespect to Gucci. He's better than Gucci. They did it because of the history. I'm trying to think. I want to see more rap ones, honestly, but I can't think of who would be.
Because you have to have the heavy hitters go against one
But
another.
but they also could do like a undercore, like a little. Hey, if you only got 5, hey, you only got 5. Like it's
5.
yeah.
Mm,
I mean,
keep
like
your
the
best
big ones,
5.
obviously.
That'd be
Like you
True.
got,
fire.
Hey,
like,
but because here's the thing. What about
look,
someone like
I
Andre
got the one I
3000?
wanted.
He doesn't have a solo album, so would you have to do Outkast?
No one's
wants to
doing
go
that.
against Andre 3000.
No one's doing
He's
that.
Nobody
he's
want
in
those
the
problems, bro.
he's in the it's I think it's Jay-Z, Wayne, Drake, and 3K. Don't do it.
Don't.
Did I say Kanye?
That's a
No,
bad
you didn't.
idea.
And Kanye.
Hey,
Don't
Kanye, don't do it. That's a bad
Unless you're going up
idea.
against Kanye's latter
So-
albums.
unless it's one of them versus one of each other.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said
Or
the
whatever.
heavy hitters have to go
But-
up against one another. You can't just
but-
pair them with anyone.
Is someone like that?
Can I slip
is
Nas
an
in there?
honorable mention in
I'm
there?
sorry, Nas
Someone
isn't-
like Crit. An honorable
Hold on.
mention in there?
I'm gonna need you to finish. I'm gonna need you
Nas
to
is
stop.
not
I need him to finish.
Nas
not
is
talking
not
about Nas.
against
I'm talking
that
about
group that
Nas.
Aaron just listed.
Not-
Nas
he's not-
isn't making it. I'm sorry, he's not.
Can Crit fit in there?
Crit would be an underdog, and he could.
Could
Crit will
Crit
get his
fit in
ass
there?
beat in that. I'm sorry.
Wait, are you saying in rap in general or against those heavy hitters?
Against them.
Against the heavy
Obviously,
against the heavy hitters, because I'm a Crit fan.
I'm saying
Who
that's
did-
why I said an honorable mention, not to go against them, but
Oh.
for like somebody.
but for
underneath
definitely
that
someone
to
in the
not
rap,
be able
yes.
to go against them.
Crit has to go
Or
against
him.
somebody.
But who?
He's
I
that's
like this
different.
Nas
I
disrespect
think
first
that's
of
what I
all,
said.
but I'm
No,
It's
You
not
could put
Nas
him against J
Crit.
Rock.
because I think
That's East and
Nas is
West.
a great rapper, but we're
Yes.
talking about a versus.
Wait, wait,
It's
are we talking
not-
about Crit or are we talking
you're
about Nas?
aware.
I'm
I
talking
mean,
about-
not.
He
I
talking
mean,
about Nas.
I don't need you to. I mean, Nas got hits. Like we don't.
Of course, of
we
course.
don't.
But his range isn't as.
You want to know the problem with?
Them
I'm gonna tell
I
you.
get what you're saying though.
But you want
I
to know
get
the
what you're
problem with
saying.
Nas is? The problem is he only has one classic. When people talk about Nas, they only bring up one album.
But that's not. I
That's
never.
what we-
First of all, it was written to sniff on. But anyways,
Yes, thank you.
Anyway,
The problem,
very much so.
Here's the thing. The
That's
problem
not-
is he.
So is I am, by the way.
But you got to look at it in terms of the masses. In terms of the masses, everyone always says that Nas has one classic album. So when
And
you put him
Godson
up,
is fire
so
too,
when you
but
put him up
again-
against all those other heavy hitters like Ree wants to do, they have
I was just
at least
putting it out there.
2 or 3 classic albums.
yeah, but I never the Nas got one classic thing never stood with me.
People
That's
that
just
listen to Nas
Illmatic.
don't say that, but I'm saying people that
Oh, good.
just follow the crowd, follow the trend,
No, I
they
agree.
all
I
say
agree.
he has one
I
classic
agree.
album.
Also, don't think he can like be in that versus with them. Just me. Who y'all think's the top dog in versus though? Top dog, top of the chain.
For what?
Can't lose. Can't lose.
No,
Who would win?
like
They
any
had a
genre?
bracket, they had a tournament. No, not we're talking about just the rappers, just rappers.
Oh.
'Cause any genres, Michael Jackson's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you already know
You're gonna
that I'm gonna say
say
Jay-Z. So
But-
you don't.
I don't think he's making it to the.
Jay-Z gonna get
I don't
knocked
think he-
out of
How?
I don't think he
probably
makes to the final four.
Jay-Z,
How,
I don't
Swift?
think he makes
Make
to the
it
final
top
four
8.
either.
What is going on here? I almost put in
think
the Twilight
He could,
Zone.
And
he
it's
could
an
sneak in the
age
top
gap.
8, depending on how the
I wonder-
bracket is set up.
I
He
got
could
it.
He'll
sneak
be in
into
the top
top
8.
8.
I gotta be in
Hold
the
on.
Twilight
Rappers, he'll be in the top 8. That's a little much. That's a little much.
I said he gonna be in the top 8. I ain't say
But
where.
I think he finishes. Oh wait, hold up. No. Yeah, I think he finishes 5th.
List your top
Wow.
8. Go ahead, since you're there. List your top 8. That would be in that bracket. I'm not saying they have to be the top 8 best
And
of
this
all
is all
time.
genres.
But this is just hip hop rap.
Oh, okay.
That could do a versus. Who are your
Oh,
top 8?
man.
So I'm not saying they have to be the top 8 all time, but who could do it? Which 8 do you think could do it, or at least make it to the
Hold
top?
up, time out. You think Jay-Z beats Tupac in the verses? Really?
He thinking too hard.
The problem is
There's
that
a problem.
there's more time like that Jay-Z's had to put out music.
He just has a bigger
like
catalog.
that. Like my answer is probably still
So
no,
Tupac
because-
is overrated.
no.
Whoa,
don't do that.
who said
False.
that?
I just,
Yes, but go ahead.
Oh man, let's not do
Him
that.
and Biggie, but go ahead.
Let's not
Wow.
do that. Let's not do that.
I mean, just gonna never mind.
But those are the only two are qualified to go up against one another.
Qualify. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's why in that
Wait,
versus
who's
thing,
qualified to go up against one another?
If it's ever a thing, it's got to be
Tupac
Biggie
and
versus
Biggie.
Tupac.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's-
I thought you were
always-
still talking about Jay-Z.
any rap discussion, I honestly eliminate them two because like it's
There's a nostalgia to it.
and like it's just you can't really judge it properly.
You can't judge it properly. And what's crazy is that Biggie's 2 albums is better than most people's 8 or 9 or 10.
Whole catalog.
But he also didn't get that time to be bad. Like most people
True.
gotta go through that. I'm gonna suck eventually, and no one's gonna like me anymore. Blah blah blah. But yeah, his 2.
Just
like I said,
can't put together.
He's got a point before the verses start. He has a point. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Biggie has a point. It's already 1-0.
Yep.
Y'all didn't even reach the venue yet.
But I didn't think you were even considering them in your top 8.
No, I'm not. I would
because they technically can't even be there.
Well, shit, a lot of you. I don't know. I'm not about to list the 8, but a 4. Ye's in there, but I'm just going rapper Ye or on the song Ye, not produced. Then he's gonna beat everybody if you start doing produced. He's beating everybody. He's gonna have to go against like Dr. Dre or some shit if he does that.
Right.
You know Wayne's in here. We're not even talking about him. So you know he in a 4.
All right, so we know you got Ye and Wayne.
Yeah, I'll put Wayne
and
in.
this where it's gonna come between Drake and Jay-Z for me. And I think
why does it have to come between the two of them? Because that would round up your 4.
He did say Drake, right?
Because Andre 3K.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, got you.
Drake and Jay-Z, it'll be tough. It'll be tough.
Drake gonna win that, bro.
I know that's right. I think
what?
Not
in versus.
What's happening here?
No, you gotta think about it in a versus.
In a versus, Drake is winning.
In the versus
mindset
because Drake got
okay. Here's how I can explain it.
He's on the charts longer than the Beatles. He got more hits than the Beatles, man.
Here's how I can explain it. The reason that Drake would beat out Jay-Z is the same reason that, and it's hard for me to admit it, but I'm going to admit it, is the same reason that Drake would beat out someone like J. Cole. It's because Jay-Z and J. Cole, they're the type of
example.
They're no, but not for why. It's not for why I'm connecting them. The reason is because Drake has what we call pop hits. Like everyone loves it, everyone's attached to it. You don't have to think about it. Jay-Z and J.
got
Cole,
some of those too,
but he doesn't have a lot.
It's like 3.
He doesn't have, that's my thing. He doesn't have a lot.
They got some shit.
Jay-Z and J. Cole, they have songs where you gotta sit there and they like it makes you think. Like then that's what people don't want to do. They don't want to have to sit there and think about it. They just want you to tell them what they want to hear or have some type of something.
I think you're underestimating how much catchy shit Jay-Z had over the years.
I don't think you really understand how much catchy shit Drake actually has.
No, I don't, because that's all he does.
He literally made a song for TikTok or made a song to have like a social media dance happen to, and it worked. It happened.
Right.
But he didn't put it on his album though, so that's cool.
But he dropped a song and it blew up just because he was like, I'm gonna do this because I know it's gonna blow up. Jay-Z couldn't do that.
Well, it was different times. It was different times.
Correct. It was he couldn't do it now, but that's something in
only thing.
But it's the now crowd, which is what's running versus.
Yes, but comparatively speaking, Jay-Z could have done something like that 20 years ago.
Two disadvantages Drake's gonna have is nostalgia. Like it's hard to play something from 2017 versus 1998. Like you're gonna lose that just because the song's so old. Like it's you lost.
I don't know which song.
And 2, like he just, in my opinion, he doesn't have an unbeatable song in his catalog. To me, against those guys, against them, like the
you're saying Drake doesn't have an unbeatable song?
Not against those people that we were naming. Unbeatable song against Jay, Ye, 3K. He doesn't have an unbeatable song.
Yeah, that's true.
Like unbeatable. Because if Jesus Walks Come On, you lost. I tell you that right now. That's an L.
That's facts.
That's a big L.
You can put
I think Andre 3K got like 4 L's that he played on. So like, I don't think Drake. Because if I ask y'all the best Drake song, y'all all gonna probably give me a different answer. That's how I know you're gonna have an unbeatable. Like that's how.
And I ain't gonna lie, my favorite Drake songs are the ones that aren't like popular on the radio.
Facts. OD.
Like "Do Not Disturb," I think is Drake's best song, but that's not an unbeatable like versus song, like at all. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think too.
Yeah, he doesn't have an unbeatable. Something else. I mean, he's got a lot now.
So are you still
He's got a
picking
lot.
Drake, or are you going with Jay-Z? Like we're trying to round out
I
your
would
top
have to
four.
actually, I would actually have to like sit. I would have to actually like do that one because I'll probably say Jay just because nostalgia is always.
I'm about to say we ain't got time to sit here and have you try and go through and
No,
figure
no,
it
no,
out.
no. But I mean, Wayne's gonna win the entire thing, but just like in them two, because no one's beating. In my opinion, my humble, non-biased opinion.
But
No, I'm lying.
but-
I think 3K might win actually. Shit,
That's what I was gonna say. For me, 3K is winning it.
He's got a lot, man.
And it's because because he doesn't have a solo project, it's hard to figure out, even though some people call Love Below his solo project. But the thing is, his even just off his features alone, like you're not beating him. Like 16 Candles with Rick Ross, his feature on that is literally one of my favorite Dre verses like of all times.
Wayne smoked him on Hollywood Divorce. That's just a random tidbit, but yeah. I mean, because shit, I'm looking at. I gotta go look up his.
In the International Players Anthem, when he's opening the song, like everybody knows the words to that every time it pops on. Like, and once his part is done, you can end the song right there, and he's won that round of the verses. Like
he would win a lot of rounds.
Like I'm even if he went up against Wayne, I don't think there's.
Hold on.
Yo, Drake got a lot of shit, bro.
I think 3K,
he got a lot
3K's got that. I don't think Wayne has enough nostalgia and enough high hitters to outdo 3K.
He got nostalgia and high hitters.
But see, I said enough
Because
3K's got the nostalgia as well. So that's the thing.
You understand that Wayne catalog is going on since 1995, young man.
Oh, man, call me
to 2020.
You start talking about Wayne
and because hey, we got some shit. You got to realize he was in the Hot Boys now. He's on Back That Ass up. FYI, hey. So when Back That Ass come up, you get knocked across the head. I don't care who you are.
We ain't out there right now. Slater, ain't nobody discrediting Wayne.
But you said something bad, so
but what we saying is Dre.
You didn't praise him.
You know.
Bling Bling's a winner. That's in my opinion. He created the term in hip hop for the rest of like life. That's a win automatically, just off that. Actually, 20-0. Okay, he ain't even scoring a point. Roses.
What? Scoring a point.
Roses. That's a point.
I was about to bring up Roses. You got Roses. You got Hey Ya. You've got, like I said, his verse on 16 Candles. I loved his verse with Anderson .Paak.
That's that we're talking about 20 now. That ain't making his 20. He got some shit now.
Sure, you got Miss Jackson, you got AT Aliens, even though that was technically Outkast, but still that's the same. Like I'm just saying he already brought the national players anthem, bombs over Baghdad. Like
all right, we get it.
Bro, I pulled up. I don't know why I did it to myself.
Whose catalog?
There's a Jay-Z top 50 greatest songs on Rolling Stone from last year.
Go to straight to one first of all, because
that's no problem. I could do that. That's it. That's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, go straight to one.
From one,
he got some shit. We ain't gonna pretend Jay ain't got the shit. Which one, first of all?
One is Where I'm From.
It's not my one.
No, but it's
it's good.
Yeah,
great. Not bad one. Not my one.
And then
I'm gonna see where they put my one at.
Dead Presidents 2,
which
is fire.
Which so many people sampled for their own mixtapes.
Yes. Big Pimpin'. It's 3. 4, 99 Problems.
I think that's an unbeatable for me, at least for him.
Bro.
Yeah, that one come on.
Hang it up.
You gonna have 99 Problems when that shit come on. You will have. No, I think that's one of those. That's one of those.
Yeah, number 5, You Don't Know. Number 6, one of my favorites, Brooklyn's Finest with Biggie.
That's a great song.
That's it.
That's a great song.
Public service announcement.
Mm-hmm.
We got, oh man, nigga, what, nigga, who? Number 8, number 9, Hard Knock Life.
That song is that's a
That
great
might
song.
be unbeatable.
That's a great song. I
Number
don't think it's unbeatable, but it's damn near close.
It's
Number-
like not too many tracks gonna match it.
Anytime you get like a rap song with like a nice little
Mhm.
hook, like it's one of those like it's tough.
Number 10, Niggas in Paradise. Niggas in Paris.
Yeah,
I think
That's number 10?
Yeah, that's number 10.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mhm.
I enjoyed Watch the Throne, honestly.
I didn't because I was beefing with Jay-Z at that time.
This is a
Oh, yeah.
freeway one.
Wait, so let me ask this question because I actually,
Number
me
11 is
personally,
what we do.
I love Niggas in Paris, but for some reason I always put Otis ahead of Niggas in Paris.
Otis is fire too.
I prefer Otis.
Yeah.
As well.
What we
I'm not a
do.
big Watch the Throne fan.
Because
I don't care.
I also heard Niggas in Paris so
70
much
million
in
times.
fucking Tigerland. I want to forget it.
Uh,
So many white people
let's see. Number
singing
12.
the song.
Number 12, Takeover. I mean,
Takeover is some sesame.
I'm
That's me.
gonna say there. 13, Heart of the City. That's one of my favorites too.
Hard Knock Life hasn't even popped up yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
It
did.
did. That
Oh, it
was one of
did?
the early ones. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I must have missed that. My bad.
Yeah, that's in there.
15 is 444.
They are disrespectful. I can take that.
That's a dope
16,
song though.
I'm waiting
just-
on it.
I Just Want to Love You. 17 is Otis.
Okay.
Damn, Otis made it before this shit.
18, Can I Live? 19, Dirt Off Your Shoulder. 20,
that's-
Money.
Yeah.
Wait, what was 20?
20 is Money Cash Hoes.
Yo, they really
And that's the top
disrespectful.
20 right there. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, there's more. It's actually top 50.
This is Rolling Stone's top 20. Let's get that.
Yeah.
But given that this is
Top 50.
Rolling Stone's top 20, I'm really surprised that this didn't hit it.
And they got more. This is actually a top 50. Devils, The Evils. That's from 96. Damn,
But
Friend
this
of
could
Foe.
just be the little bit of
23, Can I Get Her? Imaginary Player.
If they ain't got Song Cry in their top 50, don't stop the list.
Money Ain't a Thing. Can't Knock the Hustle. Is That Your Chick?
man.
Yeah, okay, I forgot he was on there. So Ghetto. New
See, 'cause
Day.
that's
Bro,
top
yo,
Jay-Z
Blueprint,
songs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is top 50 Jay-Z.
So you ain't
songs.
even got like features and shit, like. Cause I ain't gonna lie, if Encore with Linkin Park
Bro,
come on,
Linkin Park, that's
that's-
why-
It's down there.
That
It's
shit
on here.
hard.
It's on
That
here.
shit
That's
hard.
on here. Dear Summer. A week
Nigga,
ago.
That shit was
Threat.
hard when they did that. That was hard. I just watched that whole documentary
Honestly,
yesterday.
Crazy
Oh,
in
really?
Love.
Don't know why.
This
it
Can't Be
doesn't-
Life.
That
Who
was
You With
hard.
Too. Gotta Have It.
Numb gotta be in my top 10.
Come and
I'm
Get Me.
sorry. That bitch is
Izzo.
legendary.
Guess Who's Back?
So to the east. That shit funny. Jay-Z funny. Jay-Z a funny man. Yeah.
Diamonds from Serial. Song Cry.
What number was that? Because they
40,
disrespect.
43.
Yeah, 43 minus.
You
40.
want to? You want to know what
That's
the
my
problem?
favorite Jay-Z song.
You want to know what the
Poli-
problem with
politics
Jay-Z
as
is?
usual.
Arguably on one of the best albums he got. So
Snoopy Tra- Empire State of Mind.
The problem with Jay-Z is that he was just made.
Swagger like
I don't
that.
necessarily want to say
Numb-
he was
Numb is
made
on here,
corny,
49.
but he was made like less hard, less gangster because of social media.
Yeah, because he old when social media came. Like,
Right.
That's what I'm saying. He
Yeah.
was
So
right.
it's like it's just funny. You see him on
They-
the boat looking out of shape and like.
Right.
they don't know
Like,
the
They don't know.
They don't know the hustler Jay-Z.
1997
Like,
Jay-Z.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah, y'all watch that David Letterman special with him on it?
Yes.
Oh,
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that one.
You
David Letterman
should.
got the
I've been
best.
meaning to watch that one.
David
I've been
Letterman-
meaning to watch those.
Those is he got. First of all, he can
Definitely watch that
anybody
one.
want.
I was about to say
He
David
get-
Letterman can talk to anyone he
And the
wants
Dave
to.
Chappelle
I
one
saw he
that
did.
came out just
I saw the
recently,
Dave
too.
Chappelle one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I didn't see that yet.
Yeah.
But the Jay-Z one was wild because Dave dead ass just be asking him wild questions.
They don't care. You know what you
They
come
don't
at.
give two shits. And Jay was like, oh, he kept it 100. That shit was fire.
Jay-Z got hits.
Oh, no, we never questioned that one. Never questioned that one.
and it's crazy because even on that list, there's songs that's like
You got album cuts that like everyone like the real like hip hop fan like Rolling Stones don't know the shits.
Right.
They don't know the shit. They just looking at streaming numbers probably and
back
going
then,
off
you know,
that.
album sales and
Well, let's get one
whichever
thing
one was on
right.
the Billboard charts.
On the verses, though the names we naming, I'm not 20 is not enough. I need quarters. We can do 20 a quarter. Like we need to. That's how I want to know. Because if we do that, then Wayne's not losing. I can tell you, the longer it goes, you're in trouble. The longer with Wayne it goes, you're in trouble. Wayne and Drake, I think those. If it goes like 50 songs, I think you're in trouble seeing them too, because they got some shit. Well, I don't know about Drake. He ain't that old.
that's what I'm saying. Like the longer it goes, to me,
Wait, you say Dre or Jay?
Drake. I said Drake at
Oh,
first.
Drake. My bad.
Then that's why I
Yeah,
backtracked.
if you just type in Drake in your Apple Music and Spotify and just scroll, nigga.
See, but with Wayne is he got so many mixtapes. Like he
Yeah,
got
them mixtapes
got
is
too much.
OD.
He got like
A lot
30
of-
albums. Like it's
A,
just
a lot of the best, well, the shit that I like about Drake is a lot of the shit from his mixtape did.
Mm-hmm.
Heartbreak Drake shit and all that other
Mhm.
shit.
Bro, usually mixtape days for a lot of artists is usually your favorite from them. Because that's just them being them. You know, they don't have to worry about. They don't have to worry about
Shit
what's
sound like they
trending
was
or
recording it in their damn
Yeah.
closet.
you don't have to worry about what's trending or what the label wants them to put out or you know what's gonna hit on the radio and stuff like that.
It's art, man. It's just art, man.
Right.
well, shit, we on verse. Who y'all think gonna win this next one? Keisha Cole or Ashanti?
I'm partial
don't
to
care, but
Ashanti.
I'ma say
I'm
but-
impartial to Ashanti as well.
Facts.
So I'm a Rufa, even
I'm
though
impartial
she might
to
not win.
seeing her. So let's
Guess what?
I'm trying
Hey.
to see her and
Finna
all of them
get-
sideburns.
She
I'm trying
finna
to
get
see
a-
all that.
And she finna get her head knocked off by Keisha
You
Cole.
damn right.
Probably, but I don't care. I
right now.
believe you. I
Yeah.
just
I'm about to say we didn't say she was gonna win.
just
We
here
just
to
said
see
that.
here
Get her
for the
block
show.
knocked off. Ashanti got some
Here
shit
for
now.
the
Let's not be wrong.
right.
I think-
Let's.
Bro, she's got Baby. She's got The Way That I Love You.
We gonna have so it's a Keisha Cole versus Ja Rule. Don't start naming all Ja Rule songs, please. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like
She
I
on
said,
there.
No, don't. I know, but don't.
sideburns.
Hey,
Don't name. I'm just playing, but nah.
Them
Play all them Ja
ties.
Rule shit. I will play
if
every Ja
you
Rule
want to
song
win, you better play them joints. Like
because
I'm just showing up for
now
the
it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one regardless.
Ashanti
But
2021
I know. Oh, no,
dies.
Keisha Cole don't look bad either, but Ashanti look like.
So
I ain't gonna lie, Ashanti looks like she really hasn't aged. That's
Nope.
the thing.
I don't care what she did. I want her.
Stepped out of the time machine.
I want it. Hey,
Point
talking
blank.
about the A plus, so she gonna get that A plus. She ain't getting it.
Ain't no B plus, A
Ain't no
minus,
B.
like straight up A plus.
getting that
I
S
would do a
grade.
full warm up before I even go to a crib. I'm stretching. I am getting right. I'm getting right. But nah, yeah, Keisha. I think Keisha Cole gonna win just because I like Keisha better, honestly. Because I don't know why. It's what like I grew up listening to, like actually
True.
listening. Like, my mom and like she just.
Nah, see, I grew up listening to a lot more Ashanti. I didn't get into Keisha until a few years, like after I was already deep into Ashanti's music.
I think the females are gonna rock with Keisha Cole more than they're gonna rock with Ashanti's music.
Oh, cause she bring that
Probably.
that heartbreak,
I should
that
have cheated.
that
Like
struggle.
when that song come on, the
Yup.
females gonna be they finna be in a
Mhm.
bag in the comments. Relax.
Mhm.
and oh
right.
snap, what's the song with Missy Elliott? What's that? Let Go.
She got some fire. When love come on, though, I'm gonna lose my voice because I always try to sing that song, but I could never hit the notes.
Yo, you just can't get the. I mean, really.
Speaking of love, another unbeatable song. That's a random Music Soul Child. When that come on, log just leave the motherfucking room because it's over with.
Oh, you know who would be, and I was actually thinking about this because I was listening to him earlier today. You know who would be a great person for Music Soul Child to go up against in the verses?
Don't say him.
Common.
No, not Common. Raheem Devon.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
He gonna-
No,
he gonna get his doors blown off.
Absolutely
Yeah, he
Pause.
would lose.
No?
He would lose.
Music so
And to be honest,
child, bro.
I don't think they
I
go.
didn't say Music Soul Child would lose. I'm just saying that would be me personally. I think that's a
You
good.
you just want to listen to what's on your playlist. nigga. Fuck outta here.
Yeah.
I still think
No.
that's a good. Who else?
No.
Who would you say would go up against Music
You
Soul
better
Child?
pick like
I got
Joe would
you
be
better pick like Joe.
yeah,
something
like
like that.
somebody like that. But even
Yeah.
Joe
I mean, Music Soul Child
I'm
would
not
lose,
picking
but-
Joe to go up against Music Soul Child.
'Cause
will
Music
you
Soul Child
put
would
Raheem fucking Devon, nigga?
I'm picking Raheem Devon. And don't get me wrong, I love Joe, but I'm not picking him to go up against.
Be
Music Soul
quiet,
Child.
sir.
Like,
Be quiet.
right, because Joe would
Be
win.
quiet.
It wouldn't be fair.
I don't know about that.
Name
Like I said,
5
it wouldn't-
Raheem Devon tracks.
Go.
You okay? So you've got Make 'Em Like You. You've got Cry Baby.
You
You've
just
got
asked him to name his
Love.
playlist.
You've got Love King. You have
That's
well,
not
he
winning shit,
re-sampled
bro.
Between the Sheets from
What
the
are
Isleys.
those songs?
Like you told me to name 5 songs, and I'm naming 5 songs.
But
Name
my
5
point is, nobody
No.
here knows what any of those are.
Go and listen to them. Go and listen to Raheem
That's not gonna
Devon.
win a versus,
You got Bulletproof. I love Bulletproof.
I know Customer.
Like
Right, that's what I know. Yo, my customer.
we didn't ask you to sing it. We definitely did not ask for that. You've got wait, no, that's
Ain't no song that made me want a large fry from McDonald's more than that song.
Oh my God.
see.
And when Teach Me or like Don't Change from Music Soul Child, come on, what's going
Come
on?
on, bro.
Half
You gonna be
Crazy,
looking-
Sunny.
You're gonna be
Just
searching
Friends.
through your phone, looking
Friends.
for some
Bruh.
shit. Like
They gonna be trying to Shazam the song. be
Buddy.
like, what's the name of this?
Buddy. Oh, come on, bro.
Stop that. He can
We'll
go
do that.
against like I don't know, one of these new. I don't know.
Joe's
No,
not beating. I'm
still
just sorry,
no.
but Joe's not beating that either.
Well, I mean, you say that, but it's a competition.
Raheem, the booty ain't even got 10.
Right? That's so
I
disrespectful.
think we ain't even doing that, man. We ain't even doing that. He ain't got 10. I'm sorry.
That's disrespectful.
He might could be like a little 5 versus like a little 3.
A hot
A
three.
little
high
One
three.
Piece. You know,
Hey,
bring
look,
that's
hey,
one.
you know all the top artists, they got some artists that like give them a little 3-piece or give them a little run for their money.
Well, I mean, you can almost
Damn,
put
a
anybody with just 3 songs. You can put a lot of people up against anyone.
Yeah, some people gonna be in trouble. I think 50 wins a 3-piece. First of all,
You could.
50 Cent?
it's a 3.
You could.
When many, because I'm my number 1 song. When Many Men comes on, just it's getting
Over with.
just get away. Please get away. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, he got.
Once some gunshots start going off, he going on. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Then he 9 shots on the rack. It's over. Y'all
Wait,
lost.
wasn't 50? Oh no, Ja Rule was trying to do a versus with 50,
Many.
but
That was
Ja
good.
just want the clout. That's
I don't think 50 won't. I mean, he can do a 20, but he's not like
Could,
it won't be
but,
a top tier like.
It wouldn't be
yeah,
a
he gonna
hot. It put 20.
Yeah, it's not. I ain't really trying to listen to Candy Shop, even though it's a great song. I just don't. It's
Magic
Beyond
Stick and all
Candy
that.
Shop at 50. Like it's
Give me that joint
21.
Eminem.
You know, 'cause he
Hated
got
to
the
love
love
it.
song,
Hated to
21
love it.
Questions.
The underdog
Like,
is
he
on
got
top.
Oh, he got some shit now, but I ain't trying to
Wankster.
listen to it. In the club, like.
All
50
right,
actually-
we're all just naming stuff off the first
I was
album.
about to say you're naming everything off the first
Yeah.
album.
And he's gonna play Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, we know that. That's
The whole thing.
Just gonna let the whole thing run.
We gonna
Let
start
it
that
run.
bitch from 1 and just let it play.
Right.
Like, and we run out, I'm leaving. So it's, but nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just spent like an hour on verses and rappers and singers and
We're gonna be here
Whatever.
till 3
Hey,
o'clock.
just to come full circle, I think that's one
I
of the
won't
best
be.
things that come out of 2020.
oh yeah, for sure.
Most
Of course.
definitely.
Because I've been trying to think of matchups for like the entire time now.
But the sad thing about versus is a lot of people that you really want to see, they don't have an opponent.
I mean, I got Fab, so I'm
Oh,
good.
So yeah, for me, I would love
Fab
to
got
see
in there, so I'm good. And he got the appropriate opponent too. So
Who?
Fab, Jadakiss.
Fabulous and Jadakiss.
Oh,
yeah.
Jadakiss. Did that happen?
Yeah.
That
Hey,
happened.
did what happened?
Yeah, I forgot when that
Fab
happened.
and Jadakiss.
Oh yeah.
I ain't
Jada beat up on him a little bit, but it's cool.
A little bit, but you know, I'm not mad because even though I'm a huge Fab, that's my number one. Jadakiss, I'm a huge Jadakiss fan too. So
Yeah. That's why the street shit actually goes like in the verses. The people was feeling the street shit more than like the other shit.
Mhm.
But I mean, It makes sense. The people that's tuning in for Fab Jada wasn't there for Fab girl songs. They wasn't there for that. When Jada talking about chopping heads off and like it didn't
It was
work.
a complete 180 from one track to the next. Like,
all right, get that soft shit out of here, please. You don't talk about murdering somebody real quick because you're about to lose. Yeah,
So Steph dropped 62.
yeah, he was going.
What
he was
did you
going
not?
off.
Did you not see what Dame said about him the other day? Because they beat him
The other day? Nah, I
The
didn't.
Trailblazers beat him 2 days ago, and then Dame was like, he basically said, yeah, because Clay and KD not there, you don't get all those easy looks, so it's harder to score, blah, blah, blah.
He had 47, 40, something like that at the end of the third, and he was still going off in the fourth.
Bro, it's like when the Warriors were up 3-1 on LeBron, and Clay was like, oh, he's over there talking about LeBron. He's crying and complaining and blah, blah. Bro, just leave them. The greats, just leave them alone. Just let them.
Don't
if
say
he's crying,
say whatever you want to say.
don't
Say it in
tell
the
him.
group chat, but don't say it out in public.
Don't let them find out you saying this shit. They got a level that you don't have.
Oh, Andrew, I didn't know
correct.
Draymond was back too.
Yeah.
So they
as good as Dame is, you ain't got that. You ain't got that level that Steph can take it to, and you don't want to take it there. Like just leave them alone.
Especially not in this bubble ball atmosphere.
Like when MJ,
oh my God.
the Kobe MJ story. So when MJ was like 38, 39, he told Kobe was wearing his J's or whatever, Jordan fan, and MJ told him, "You can always wear them, but you'll never feel them." So MJ's 39. You can't be saying that when you can't back that up at 39. And then the next time, it was like 11 days. Gilbert Arenas was telling the story. They said Kobe didn't talk for like 11 days straight at practice. And then they was asking Phil Jackson, like, what's wrong with Kobe? Blah, blah. He said, nah, Jordan just told him something. And when they played the Wizards, he gave like 44 in the first half. I was like, hey, bro, you just got to leave, like, just leave people alone sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's a different situation because Jordan's a
Of course,
GOAT.
yeah,
Like,
that was just an example. Yeah,
he can do something like that.
He could have if he was, Jordan.
But Dame ain't Jordan. Like,
you're great, Dame, but you ain't got a level Steph can go to, so leave that alone. That's not something you talk about.
Yeah.
like Dame has had stretches, but Curry had a season. Like a straight.
We're talking about peaks. Like at his peak. If Curry comes in peak Curry form to a game, stop it.
Like it's game over. It don't matter who.
Just look
who
at
on
the ball
team,
going
on the
in
court
there.
with him.
And that's not a center versus point guard. You can't be like, oh, well, he a center. Nah, it's point guard versus point guard. 62 on your head top. 52 on your head top, sir. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. You're not scoring 62 on me, though.
Niggas forgot, bro. That shit is so crazy.
You know what they get, bro? It's always happening. People always forget. You gotta.
And then especially once Clay went down again, they were like, "Oh, we ain't got to worry about them at all."
And this ball, Steph gonna average 50, and they gonna be hurt. Team.
If somebody check on Dev, I think he fell asleep on 2K. It still says
he just messaged C because they got a game.
Oh yeah,
C
a game of what?
I don't know.
Who knows?
A game of Madden?
But nobody talking about.
Oh yeah, they do have a Madden game.
Not talking.
That gotta be the most pointless game of the season.
We're gonna save that for like when we finish, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not getting into it.
I'm
just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up though.
People running from else. That's all I'm saying.
We gotta get out of here.
Just saying, people running from else. That's all I got to say about that. So
I'm gonna be on my game in the morning.
We got a lot of
tomorrow. So whenever you get on,
insert running emoji.
Out of the way.
Yeah, whenever I wake up.
Hey, if y'all haven't checked it out yet, SGA, even though it's 2021, but the 2020 Olympics still going on.
It is.
Say 2020-21 Olympics.
That's correct.
Yeah,
we can do that.
21. We won't say who's winning, who's leading, or who's won what events yet. You'll find out, but
you'll find out.
I'm just saying.
Just know if you follow any of these podcasts, y'all know who won Madden already. I'm just gonna put it out there.
And all I know, I would like to announce that Dre is on my side of the division in UFC, and I'm about to be beating the fuck out of his face into the ground.
Watch out for that on Twitch.
Wow, that's
so tune into that.
Hey, matter of fact, we're gonna have a versus because Dre made me mad. We gonna have a versus one day on Zoom, and we'll put that on YouTube. We'll probably get
A
copyright.
versus.
What versus we doing?
Well, I mean, you
I
can
don't
technically
care.
stream
I got-
it. It'll just go
Yeah. I
down.
got
You just
Wayne.
can't keep the stream, you know.
No, I think you can have music on like your like YouTube and stuff now, but they
Mhm.
just you can't monetize.
Yeah,
that
it won't.
video.
That video won't be
That-
monetized.
but they used to like take it off, but
Yeah,
now
this is
I
the-
think.
Oh,
they
so
can't.
it's better now.
like it.
Okay.
But nah. All
So
right,
like,
but
if you don't care about making
anyway.
money off that video, then post it all you want. But
All
that's
right,
the
wrap
only
this
thing.
up because I got I was about to get some secrets out, but I don't want everybody knowing these secrets. Sorry.
All right.
All right,
Personal
Reed.
use only, people.
I'm passing
All I
this on
gotta
to
say
you.
is, people can come get these L's, but I
Oh,
I, I made,
wait. The Mortal Kombat thing. What's up? Since that
That's
shit's
all.
gone.
take these
So-
L's.
Yeah, we can
Oh,
talk.
it's
We can
gone
talk
now
about that.
officially?
We can talk about that
I'm
offline.
pretty
Oh,
sure it's
yeah. We
Oh,
closing it.
Yeah,
Close
we
the
can.
show.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
talk
close
about
the
that.
just
out.
understand that. Yeah. So, even though I
Okay.
was late, I didn't even know things were happening, but they were happening, and
Yeah.
I showed up, and your host made an appearance. So we appreciate y'all for coming through and joining us another SGA podcast.
First of 2021, you heard me?
That's correct. It is the first of 2021. So, we had the crew here almost in full effect, but we appreciate y'all, Sladro, Dash, Dre Dubs.
Give us the
Thank y'all for coming out to spend a little time with us. Again, I am your usual host of the SGA podcast, aka Flash. But Dre, let them know where they can find us on these outlets. That's what I like to call them. Interwebs. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna start using that.
All right, so where you can find us at, obviously you're probably watching this on YouTube, but in case you aren't, check us out on YouTube, Sports Gaming Anonymous. Check us out on Twitter, Sports Games Anon, Instagram, Sports Gaming Anonymous. Join the Facebook group, Sports Gaming Anonymous. We also stream live from our YouTube channel. We also stream live from our individual Twitch channels. All of that will be linked in the description below. So just go into the description, click on whichever one to go to it, or go to the About section on our YouTube page.
That is correct. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And you guys, we will catch y'all next time. Look out for everything that we got coming. Keep up with the Twitch, keep up with the Facebook and everybody's individual stuff. That way you can be abreast to the things coming down the pipeline. Again, keep an eye on that SGA Olympics because things are heating up and people running from these L's. So thank you and catch y'all next time. Peace out.
Not about.